Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sam Conan, coming at you live right after Christmas. Nah, that's bad. Uh, I lost my train of thought. Great. Uh, it's been a couple of days since I last played this, and it was mostly because I wanted to just do something and finish it. Even though I should probably finish this, and there's a bunch of other stuff that I should have finished instead of this, but here we are anyway. The queue time was surprisingly short. Like I literally opened the game like 10 minutes ago. Well, not 10 minutes ago, but ish. Which I'm pretty glad, honestly, because the queue time before was pretty bad. I'm assuming because it's the day after Christmas, maybe everybody else is like sleeping and stuff because they spent the night. Not so here, for I live in a Mexican household in which we sleep late the day before, like in Christmas Eve, and then the day of Christmas is just like a not a regular day, of course. It's still kind of celebration and stuff happens, but not quite. Well, I'm assuming it doesn't work like that everywhere else, but I could be completely wrong, and everybody had the same experience, but I'm not sure. Anyway, and it's been a spell since I played this. I may be a little bit behind on this, not behind on the story. Well, compared to everybody else, yes, I think a lot of people have already finished the story, but I haven't been spoiled yet, which I'm pretty glad about. And also, I'm playing because I thought maybe this audio thing will fix itself. I don't know if you can tell, but it sounds, at least I can tell. I don't know how to explain it, but some weird stuff has been going on with the game audio. Yeah, see, now you can hear the ambience of the game. You can hear the wind and all that jazz. And it is very, very weird. See, you can, yeah, even pulling out the weapons make like the noise. So hang on, let me just check the audio real quick. Like something is up, maybe. Maybe sound effects. Maybe I have to turn it up. I remember I turned them down because on stream, the everything will be so loud that you can't hear the music, and the music is really good, like during a dungeon and stuff like that. So I'm gonna put it like everything like ish, like the same ish, and I hope that that's what fixes it. Because honestly, I don't know what else it is otherwise. Now for the story, we met Vena, which turns into Idalin eventually and all that jazz, and we were looking for answers about those powers of feelings. But let me just real quick go through my powers again. So he was like this, and then I upgrade those. Then Cardia. Okay, I think I got it. But just because I haven't played a couple of days, and I can forget very easily what it is that I can do with my abilities. So yeah, let's start. Last time we were like interrogating other Ashians about this power of the feelings, the Akasha. So yeah, and we didn't really get much information. I think I failed the questions. It was like a multiple choice thing where I can ask questions, but you have limited. It's like a route or something, like a dating simulator. You have a couple of choices, and if you get them wrong, then that's it. You miss them. You don't really get a second chance in here. You can't save and reload a file. So yeah, at present, the strongest link we have to the final days is the power of Dynamis. Oh, Dynamis, not Akasha. Never mind. I mean, it's the same. And the Entelekis, which can control it, which is psychics, more or less. Yet most scholars are only vaguely aware of these terms, let alone study them in any depth, except for Hermes, it seems. Thus, I am inclined to stay out of our current course and learn all we can about the chief overseer and his familiar. And on that subject, was there aught else of note you can tell me about Meteon? Aside from her unorthodox method of communication. Alright, then we told Emmet Selk and Heathlodeus and Vena about the final days at literally all of our adventure, I think. And Emmet Selk was super mad about it and he went away. There are more like her. She has sisters. She and her sisters were created to journey through the stars, in search of intelligent life. That also. It is a little bit hard to do a recap, to be honest, because this story has so many points of importance, and I am so sorry for making such huge gaps between them. And I think the last couple of times I played it as well were shorter streams. I don't remember why anymore, but I'm sure I had my reasons. But I'll try to make this one at least 3 hours long. If I can't, though, I'm very sorry. I'll keep going tomorrow anyway. We'll keep going until New Year's, and then like a day, I guess, after New Year's, I'll start. I don't know. We'll see. Kind of depends on how everything goes, because I'm not sure what the plans are for that. I rather wish you had mentioned that earlier. In any event, would you care to elaborate? Oh yeah, we just told her about the Meteon and the sisters. So these siblings of hers now travel the great expanse in search of deeper meaning. Thank you. Though the mystery at hand remains unresolved, I feel you've touched upon a vital clue, one we should keep in mind as we continue. Next, I propose we take ourselves to the Peripetea Crystalline, not far from here, just follow the path to the west. Alright, and so it begins. Now, as far as I remember, we haven't really had that much combat here, aside from like a couple of defeat a couple of rabid beasts, and little things like that. We haven't done a dungeon in a spell. What was the last dungeon we did actually? I'm curious now. Vanaspati, yes, when the blasphemy starting cropping up in our timeline. We call this is the other timeline that we are on, I guess, because back in the future, the past. We're in the past. Is what I'm trying to say. God, I'm a little bit nervous to be honest, because I feel like I'm a little bit out of touch because of the time I took off. But honestly, if I had taken any more, I don't know, it wouldn't have felt right. This tower and the other further along are both part of the Peripetea Crystalline, the facility where they archive all of Elpis's observational and testing records. Despite how they appear from the outside, the interior is actually a vast area of magically interconnected spaces which, while fascinating, is not the reason we are here, is it? I shall cut my architectural lesson short and see what those two archivists have to share. If you could find someone to speak with over at the other tower, I shall join you out there, Anan. Anan. Okay, it's a sprint. Follows. Right, that's that. My AoE heal. That's a single heal. Cardia. Save the damage on a heal. AoE. Right, okay, I think I got the thing. But I hope we have a battle soon, you know? Gotta get blood flowing or something like that. I don't know. I guess no. Who will get their blood flowing from combat in a video game? But you know what I mean. Come on, I wanna fight. You know, wanna have a contest. No, we just wanna fight. You have questions for me? Certainly. Just a moment while I conclude my current appointment. Indeed. So, if you could provide a comprehensive log of those behaviors, we should then have sufficient data for our official records. Sorry. Now, what was it you wished to speak with me about? Holy crap, look at the claws I have in my gloves. That's kind of cool. And dangerous. Also, imagine if I want to scratch, like an itchy nose or something, and then I forget that I'm wearing those. Just give myself a really cool looking scar, or pull out an eye. The chief oversees personal project, and by that I assume you mean Metean? Such undocumented studies are difficult to track. After all, hardly a day goes past without seeing a researcher trailed by one creation or other. I'm afraid I cannot tell you exactly when Metean appeared, only that she now spends much of her time at Chief Hermes' side. Although, I do recall an interesting tale my dearest Galeen shared with me. Ah, Galeen is my partner and a fellow researcher here in Elpis. She was returning late one night when she caught sight of Chief Hermes sending Metean heavensward, a host of them. For several days she will speak of the scene with wonder, describing it was one of the most beautiful spectacles she had witnessed. That sounds like a story I would like to hear. Mistress Vena, I thought you had already returned to the surface. Permit me to thank you again for your invaluable contribution to our concept placement proposal. Pray, do not mention it. As you say, my original plan was to leave after that task, but I have since become engrossed with Chief Hermes' research. Will you favor me with retailing of this site which is so delighted to your Galeen? Of course. Or you could hear it from her lips directly if you prefer. At present, she should be observing the subject in Metabeseos Theslai. She does enjoy her time there, watching the sea creatures hunt and play, gazing upon the salty waters of the world's oceans, recreated in such sublime detail. That does sound pretty cool. I imagine you must find similar joy in indulging your boundless curiosity, Mistress Vena, even though such pursuits must continually and regretfully delay your return to the star. Indeed, they do. This a rest well deserved and a long overdue. I should think, how greatly have we prospered for the wisdom you accumulated during your travels as Azam. And what will LPs be without your earlier academic work? The theories you developed served as the basis of many techniques still in use today. Man is a creature of contemplation, but none embody that nature with as much of enduring passion as you. Aye, I dare say there is not a soul alive more worthy of our return. I shall rejoice the day you depart on your official journey. I will be honored. She never does, though. At least not yet. Maybe she does at the end of this. Well, shall we take this opportunity to meet with Galine in person? Let's go. Then, allow me to reconfigure the door to the archives here. It will take you up to the Skyway and spare you the need to avoid the hostile concepts on the ground. That will be most helpful. Thank you. Hmm. Yeah, it has been pretty chill here, for the most part. I opened up the path to the Skyway. Once you pass through the door, I simply walk straight across to the next tower and ask for admittance to the upper tier. Upon arriving at the upper tier, walk straight across the skywalk and you will find yourself at the entrance of the Metabeseo Staslao. Galeen will be eager to share her tale with you, I am sure. Hmm. I wonder how things will be looking once we go back, now that I think about it, story-wise at least. Because we have, like, are we gonna go back when we go back to the future, are we gonna be like, literally we were gone for like a second or something? Or is time still flowing over there? I mean, I don't think so, right? Is that how it works? What if I get sent to the future? What if I make a big change here about what happens? That'd be not a great idea, because this was ages ago, literally. More than ages ago, eons ago, whatever. So, making literally, I think at this point they probably changed a lot, right? Because now I'm at South Nose and all that jazz. I'm not sure, to be honest. Mistress Vena, just passing through? Then allow me to prepare the path. If you need further assistance, there is always an observer or two up on the upper skyway. Huh. It's a mess of a time thing. Cause if wrong button. If I already did this technically, because it's the past, then I should see the changes in the future. But if I am here now, I can make changes that will make the future different, which means when I go back, technically, no, technically it already happened when I go back, so I wouldn't notice the changes. Does that make sense? I will never notice. No one will ever notice, probably, because it's already happened. No, I'm not a time engineer or whatever. But it still makes me think about this unhurried observer. Mistress Vena, I was not told to expect. We will have prepared an official welcome. Huh. Please, there is no need for fanfare. I only wish to speak with Galeen, if that might be arranged. Yes, Galeen, of course. I will inform her immediately. Ah, but she might be engaged in a testing phase. You could be in for something of a wait. Should I let her know your business is urgent? That won't be necessary. This lovely view will keep us occupied until she is ready to receive us. My chocobo, what is she doing there? Get down from there, that's dangerous. Voice acting? Oh, that
A
actually startled me.
delightful breeze and a breathtaking view. What is it like in the future? Is the world still a beautiful place?
As beautiful as ever. Some parts, yet others not so much. It's in between always.
Dark, hidden places, rife with danger. Those have an altogether different, but no less powerful sort of appeal. While we wait, will you not tell me about your adventures? Well, not the portentous events which led you here, but the simple delights all your own. By learning about the future world, I may gain insight into future me's plans. But more than that, I have an interest simply as a fellow traveller. Short of going somewhere oneself, there's naught more stirring than hearing another's account.
Trying to think of like things I've done like off like the story side. What have I done? Guess the class subquests. What else? The undead tower of the undead, or what? What is it called? Something like that.
Incredible. Would that I could have been there to see it.
I don't know if the crystal towers count.
Yours is a harsh and unforgiving world. Yet in spite of this, your brethren hold fast to their virtue. To know that the light of mankind's potential still shines, even in that faraway place, it gives me heart. Thank you for regaling me with your tales. I will treasure every word. As you know, I was once a scholar. And among other things, I sought to understand the workings of the world. What exactly is ether? How formed the laws of nature? Whence sprung mankind? Riddles and mysteries beyond counting. Over the years, I have managed to find answers to some few of them. Yet rather than attain a sense of mastery, the more I understood, the more I came to hold the world and its miracles in awe. We too are miracles, each and every one of us, born of the warm breath of life that traverses the heavens, swirling through eternity. When I fully grasped the improbability of our existence, nothing felt impossible anymore. If it could be imagined, it could be done. A passion swelled within me, an epiphany dispelling all preconceptions of what was natural and true, and a presence without. Immense, yet intimate. Fate, perhaps, holding us in its tender embrace. As reassuring as it was intimidating, how keenly aware I became of creation's fragility, built as it is upon precarious happenstance. I was overcome with an irrepressible urge to know the world more intimately, to hear its voice, feel its breath. I ventured forth on a journey that very day, so very long ago now. Freed from presumption and prejudice, I saw the world through a newborn's eyes. Everything fresh and new, and so beautiful. Lands that stretched on forever. Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong. And amidst it all a people. Beacons of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before. They are my meaning. And my purpose, my love. And so long as they need help, I cannot return to the star. Perhaps my future self is still waiting for it. A moment she can let go and walk unto the end. Safe in the knowledge that man will find his own way.
A moment when she can walk to the end.
You, who are our future, tell me this, and tell me true. Has your journey been good? Has it been worthwhile?
Has it?
Pray forgive my lateness. My observation subject was rather irritable, and it took a while to settle it down.
No need to apologize. Your work takes precedence. Besides, we had a pleasant conversation in the meantime.
You're too kind. Now then, I'm told you wished to ask me some questions.
Indeed. I've an interest in one of Hermes' creations, Meteon. You witnessed a host of them take flight, yes?
Oh, that! Yes, I did. 'Twas in the dark of the morn. I'd left the Thalassai after nocturnal observation. As I walked along, I spied a bright light climbing high into the southeastern skies. Then, in an instant, it was gone, like a shooting star, only rising rather than falling. But then another shot up, then another, and another. Intrigued, I made my way to the edge to investigate. And who should I spy on an isle to the south but Hermes and Meteon, the Metea, rather. There were lots of them, and I realized they must be the shooting stars that I'd seen.
A dazzling spectacle indeed. Have you spoken with Hermes about this?
Oh, yes. The sight left such an impression on me that I approached him about his mystery project the very next day. Alas, he said that he couldn't reveal anything just yet, that he needed to conduct further tests. It shouldn't be long now, though. He often returns to that isle, and I have a feeling he's nearing a breakthrough.
Splendid. We are likewise eager for the details. Well, that is all we wish to ask. Thank you for taking the time to indulge our curiosity.
You're very welcome. It's always a pleasure to speak with other inquisitive souls. Oh, and will you be descending now? If so, I shall link the doors for you.
Please.
They are all so nice. It is actually throwing me off a bit. I think Emmett Selleck has been the only outlier on this. You know, he's the only one that acts a little bit like, you know? Like, not bad, he's still like a good guy. I say, I don't know, I'm kind of hesitant to say, is he a good guy technically? I mean, I guess. It really depends on perspective. Again, it's not like he's necessarily bad. He was bad for us at the time, but not entirely, because he actually kind of helped us as well. I don't know, it's like a mixed thing, right? Which kind of leaves a little bit open to, I think anyway, a little bit open to interpretation, right? Because it's like, yes, he's bad. To what? Because he did a bunch of bad stuff. Despite how a lot of people like him for him, you know, he seems like a cool guy. He's nice in the end, but he was carrying such a heavy burden that led him to do some horrible stuff. Like, he created Vothri, lest we forget. He gave Sin Eater energy to Vothri so he could make Elmore the way it was when we got there in Shadowbringers. And he made Garamal the way it was. You know, it's not like he's entirely good, but somehow they make it so you kind of like him at the end because of the way he helps you. He still did a bunch of bad stuff, you know. I already forgot what point I was trying to make. But I don't know. It really is about perspective, and even if you have the perspective, you need to have a bunch of different perspectives to see really what they're on about. You know, it's like, yes, what he did was for his people and he wanted his world back, and it's sad. Yet yes, but he still did a bunch of bad stuff. You know, killed a lot of people. It, and yeah, it's like to him we're like, also he says like ants basically, because of how short our lifespans are this compared to his. So, another piece of the puzzle falls in place. From what we've learned thus far, I think we can safely conclude that Hermes hasn't been revealing details on his research to others, which suggests that either someone will appropriate his discoveries and make use of them, or that Hermes himself will have a hand in causing the final days. Since we have no reason yet to suspect the former, we should consider the latter the more likely possibility. Proceeding under that assumption, our next steps should be to divine why, or even if, he might desire such a terrible fate for our star. Okay, first quest. No. Dun, dun. Do I not have space? Am I wearing it? Did I put it on? I don't think I am. Is there a hat in my inventory? I don't even know what it looks like, so it's kinda hard to tell. What happened? You recommended for a sage equipped? Oh, wait. There we go. What the? Oh, wow. I might actually glamour this. Like, make this a glamour, I mean, not glamour this. Although I might have to glamour this, yeah, because, you know, can't. You know, look at that. It doesn't fit. So let's just take it off for now. Worthy of his back, Bena has a new course of investigation in mind. I should like to visit the site from which Hermes sent forth the Metea. If we are so fortunate, we might find some hint of what drives this research of his. Colleen said she spotted them in the southeast, rising from an isle she could see from the edge. If we stand at that same vantage point, it should not prove too difficult to locate the isle in question. Let's take a look, shall we? What is the next? Have we been to all of them? No, there's still one. So there's still one location we haven't been to. Forward. Calimelius Sephiroth. Sephiroth. Man, I regret a little bit not playing as much as I should this game, but I've said it before many times. I have a really hard time finding side stuff and thinking, okay, I should do this as a stream, you know? That and I still, you know, my main mission. Let's not forget, I have played this for a long time. If I listen, if I didn't know any better, at this point I'd say my Twitch is mostly about this game, but it is not. This was not the initial project. You know, as much as I like this game and many others I have played, I changed so many times, and I know it's kind of at the at the cost of probably viewership, because you know everybody prefers probably somebody that sticks to something, right? But the whole point of me doing this is so I can to explore other games, you know, to find out. I don't know why it is this way. I just want to find something. I have a really hard time to sticking to something really good. No matter how much I like something, I can't seem to stay on it for too long. You know, I have to switch. I will come back to it eventually, because yes, that doesn't stop from liking me. But I don't know how anybody can stay on something for so long. I can't for some reason, and it's not like I don't like it. I am not saying I don't like it by this. I don't know. My mind wanders, I guess, and I want to keep trying stuff. That's what I'm here for. I want to see. I want to become a connoisseur of the entrails of the deep gaming world. I want to see everything. I want to see not, you know, I want to see a little bit of everything, even if it's at the expense of my sanity when I play a horror game. I don't know. I want to test out different games that I will never play otherwise. That's the point of this channel. I think you call it channel in Twitch? I don't know. Hang on. Now, if I were conducting some mystery research, where will I go? What about that one? Have you the means to fly? It is quite a distance away. Nope. Inconvenient, but hardly an insurmountable problem. To me, Argos. Oh. Ah. My friend, would you mind creating a double carry Samko here over to that island? Carry me and Samko over to that island? Does he realize? Does he know? Stubborn creature, there is no place on this great star we have not together traveled, and still he remains obstinate in the presence of strangers. Didn't he like me before, though? Or I guess after, way after in the moon? Argos has rather exacting standards, I'm afraid. And how come I'm not meeting them now, but I didn't meet them before? What? You've ridden him before? Ah, you're before, meaning am I after? Not all confusing, that. Interesting. It is certainly not unthinkable. But speaking of here and now, the quick solution for us is to face off in a sparring match. Demonstrate to him that you are capable of holding your own against me in battle, and you should convince Argus that you're worthy of his back. And besides, I might even teach you a thing or two into the bargain. Alright? You seem doubtful, but useful lesson or not, it will certainly be moments to remember, a memory of a distant past to cherish. What say you, traveler out of time? Choose your battlefield. I will do what I must, and if this memory turns out to be a bad one... No, I choose your battlefield. No, maybe I should have gone with the last. It feels like some sort of special conversation might have gone out of this. Or not. Are the frames dropping seriously on this game? I cannot fathom why. No, but we are having some slow frames for some reason. Yeah. I admire your confidence. Clear your mind and prepare your weapons. I will await you at the clearing over yonder. Maybe because Argos is kind of like part of Hydaelyn or something. Argos has watched us fight before, you know? So now, wow. Is that new armor? Wow, that looks really, really cool. Real pretty. It's real pretty. Okay, well, let's see if I still got it. I'm not a little bit worried, to be honest. I hope it's not a duty, but if it is, we'll do what we must, I guess. Melanion. The Melanion. So yeah, I was saying, I know, yeah, it is a duty. I know I don't stick to games very much. It is really hard. I think it's because I've always done with this. When I used to read books, I would read a lot of books. I will finish them, obviously, and then I will like I got to the point where I could literally recognize, like, I went to the library every time, and I could recognize books aside. I was like, oh, this is the row where X book is, so maybe there's books like this one here or something like that. I could actually tell. I didn't need I knew the librarian knew me. Like, she was like, oh yeah, I came there like twice a week, I think, more or less. I don't do that anymore though, because there's no. Well, there are libraries, but it's it was in the school library, so it was not far out of the way. Shall we begin? Be warned, I'll not go easy on you. Yeah, I can tell. The fact that there is a freaking duty on this. Alright, well, I did say I wanted some battle. I meant the dungeon, honestly, but... Oh yeah, new music? Let's go. Let's do this.
Let neither side hold back.
Oh, the music. It's a cool shield. I can really see the sword. Oh, it's that music.
My blade sings!
My laser's laser. Uh-oh. Oh, that's cool. What's this? Zoe, oh, bigger heal. Right. Dun, dun. Okay, thank God I would lock you in the position the way she decided to do the... Oh, that's like a red mage move. Ah, my thing is no. My freaking thing was on cooldown. Let's give myself overshield so I get some points for my toxic run. Oh, that is so cool. Those are paladin moves, I think. Except I don't think they can do it that much. We'll see. Should okay, no. I thought maybe there was a chance because I got behind her way before that she will actually do it behind her. You know, like how they aim towards where you are.
Impressive. I shall have to try something different.
Musa's mantle. Do it then. I'm ready. Hit me. Oh, she chained to Dancer. She really is an adventurer, huh? I like that though. That's good. That's really cool. Oh, she's gonna do another one, isn't she? Which one came first? Oh, that one. Oh, the music. I wish you could. Maybe I can. But I don't know if I can do that mid-battle.
Have a taste.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, okay. That is really cool. What the heck? Da-da-da. 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 That is such a cool move. What the heck? Oh, I love it. This is what I meant when I said I wanted to fight like an actual AOE like this, you know? Oh. You know, it's like not too hard, but it's challenging enough.
Easily overcome, but neither will I.
Alright, then show me what you got. What does she have now? Still Dancer? Oh, White Mage? Nah, probably Black Mage, right? I think. This is Blue Mage? No, that's not the pose of the Blue Mage. That's a White Mage, yeah. No, that's White Mage for sure. True Iroh. Okay, okay, okay. I need to start being careful. Da, 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 da. Okay, we're good though. Okay. Shields. This is a bad idea. Oh, okay, okay. Doesn't do it immediately. Da, 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 da. Go, lasers! God, I love using Toxicron. Where's Surecast? True Holy. True Holy Candelloni. Okay, Surecast held on. Good. Okay, one of these. What was this? Increases HP recovery via healing actions for a party member or self. Okay, let's use this. I wonder if it helps with Cardia. Not sure. True Stone 4. Oh boy. Oh! Why is she calling me like that though? She's not melee. Well, I guess. Like, it will make sense if she was melee, but.
We've only just begun. Come at me with your all.
Okay, this is really cool though. Listen, man. This is really cool. We're fighting future Hydralin. This is not something I could do. Like, if you had told me this was gonna happen, I couldn't have ever imagined it, I think. Especially like in a realm reborn where you think, oh, Hydralin is this just mysterious entity, gigantic rock. Is she gonna do the other side? She's kind of in the middle, so maybe.
Very well. Let us move to the final.
Oh, she's gonna go Super Saiyan. Dilemma. I don't like that they go down on one hit. I think she's gonna do more. She's gonna summon more, maybe. Oh. Dilemma Agape? Oh, it's like the move they did on the fight in Heavensward. The combination of La Habrea and that one other Dacian woman. Da-da-da. Okay. Why is it interrupted? Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. It's getting close. Interrupt. Okay, one more. Or is there an Agape? No, I think that's it. She's gonna summon more though. Alright. Dilemma? No more Telemus. Come on. Come on. Come on, Laser. Faster. Okay. Okay. This is like an upgraded version of that movie in Heaven's Sword. La Habrea and I don't remember the name of the other Ascian, but when they fuse up into a giant one. Oh. Uh-oh. Did I have what's happening? I didn't.
Shed your burdens and show me your strength of will.
Oh. Quick time event maybe? Oh, that is so cool. I am so dead. Uh-oh.
You still stand. The people of your time are more resilient than I had dared hope. I have seen enough.
Oh, okay. I was getting ready for like a second phase. I didn't see how far the HP went, to be honest, but that was really cool. That was really, really cool. That was fun.
'Twas my intent to finish it, but clearly I underestimated you.
Nope, she almost got me, to be honest. The HP went pretty far down. We'll have healed it up,
One
though.
would think I never learn. I made the same mistake with Azam when we first sparred. Despite being less than half my age, his strength was astounding. As is yours. 'Tis plain you have weathered considerable hardship. Far more even than your tales would suggest. It seems we have both learned much on our journeys.
Oh yeah, we're doing this for riding Argos. Huh. Two dogs.
Well now, I dare say he has warmed to you. A boon to be sure. He never forgets his favorites, and is ever eager to come to their aid.
Wait. Yeah, no, technically then everything is going well, right? Because back in the moon, it's maybe she said he never forgets his favorites, so maybe that's why he lets us ride in the future on him. It's kind of cool. Cool little bit of info. Cool little detail. Argos will soon have us standing on the very spot where Metea made their departure into the night sky. With luck, we will learn something of Hermes' intentions. My hope is that we find no connection, no festering wish for oblivion. Then we might have Hermes and his considerable expertise working for us, rather than against us. I think he might be actually, though. A flower upon your return. Huh. Look, friend made a friend. Let us move over to the edge before mounting, shall we? That will allow Argos to catch the current rising up from below and give us a smooth ride over to the isle. Okay. Let's go, friend. That's... yeah, we're probably not gonna have a battle in a bit then. I think, anyway. There's usually a big gap before... well, maybe there might... oh, nice. There might be a dungeon, I guess. Soon, though, I'd like to think. Since it's been a while. If anything, I'm surprised there was no dungeon on the moon. Well, there was that freaking gigantic battle, though. Argos motions to his back with his muzzle. You've been given a go-ahead to hop on. Yes, let's go. Huh. It's kinda cool, though. God, this just... God, I can't wait to have flying here. How much do I have here, anyway? Now, what was the name of that tree? Noah something? Ah, Neophorion. Quite a striking specimen, is it not? Oh, it's like a sakura tree. Oof, I barely have any currency in LPS though. I have only 3. Wow, that is deceptively bigger than it looks from afar. Brace yourself for the landing. I wouldn't want you tumbling off at the last moment. Sorry, when it goes away in the top, it appears in the chat, so I read it there. I probably should just read it from the chat from the get-go, huh? Because, you know, it's gonna be there from the start.
Quite a small place, lacking even the most basic equipment. The present may yield no clues, but we may yet try perusing the past. Have you done this before?
Nope.
So you cannot control the power freely. Worry not. I shall assist you.
Even more time
Come
travel?
and stand before me. There are 2 ways to see the past. The first entails peering through the walls of the soul in the moment a subject is recalling a memory. The second requires no subject, and is instead a process of piecing together an event from ripples left in the ambient ether.
Like Sherlock Holmes.
As memories are etched upon the ether of the soul, so too are they etched upon the ether of the world. In this way can history be preserved. Such memories are given to fading, however, and can prove challenging to visit. But come, let us try. Close your eyes.
Oh, so that's what we've been doing with the visions of ether. It just dawned on me because it's, you know, it's been out. I didn't even remember that until just now. Didn't think about
All
that.
units fully functional and proceeding on course towards their respective stars. Estimated time to completion of survey is 108 cycles. End of status report. Severing connection with shared consciousness. Did you hear that, Hermes? All is well.
Yes. Good tidings at long last. Every step of the way, I've been reminded how little we understand creation. How the universe defies imagination.
But soon we won't need to speculate. We'll know the answers. What others live for.
Indeed. And we'll owe it all to you and your sisters.
I wonder what answers we will get.
Whatever intelligent beings that exist out there are bound to be vastly different from us. Diverse in form and culture, possessed of unique ways of thinking. Their conception of life and its purpose will be no exception. Completely and utterly unlike ours.
Utterly unlike... how?
I have no idea. Yet whatever answers we receive, I will not dismiss them out of hand. No, I will think earnestly on them all, and I will share them with our people, that together we may contemplate our own existence. Perhaps then our star will become a better place, not only for man, but for all life. Meteon, as though I gave you wings to soar the heavens, I did not teach you how to walk the earth. So loath was I to bind another living being. In the course of your long journey, you will learn from those you meet, learn to walk and run and so much more. And when you return, older and wiser. We will have a celebration to mark your homecoming and coming of age both.
Will there be apples? Covered in syrup?
And how are you supposed to eat them? Rather than food, perhaps a flower. Yes. Upon your return, I will gift you a beautiful flower.
So, what is your opinion?
Hermes wouldn't wish for the final days. Hermes is a gentle soul, and yet, I couldn't say just by this moment alone. Let's go with this. It's a gentle soul, and yet. I mean, there's obviously more to
I
that.
understand.
It was a single moment in a
He
long
is a
life.
gentle soul, and well-intentioned. Yet it does not take ill intent to beget ill. We must consider the possibility that something may have gone awry. Perhaps it was oversight, or simply an accident. In light of this, I propose that we reveal your tale to Hermes himself. If he does not wish for the final days, as we believe, he may well join us in pursuing a solution. Then it is settled. Let us seek out our friend with all swiftness. 'Twould not do to let such a pure soul be blackened by tragedy.
Sadly, it does in the end. I mean, I doubt this is gonna change the end. There are any number of places where Hermes might be in Elpis. But we could do no worse than look at Kitsis Hyperborea. It's the largest facility. It stands in Ethoseletikos Boreas, the Northern Isle. Ethoseletikos. I wonder, Samko, for an institution which claims to studiously research every species destined for release into the world, did you not question how they find room for them all in so few islands? The answer lies in Kitsis itself. I touched upon the practice before back at the archives, where a vast area is stitched together out of multiple conceptual spaces. The same holds true for the interior of this facility and its magically constructed environs. It is here, within those sprawling habitats, that the chief overseer and most of Elpis's observers conduct the bulk of their work. The simplest route is via Danaeus north of Poieton Oikos. Poieton. I think that's bridge. This is a gigantic monster. Like yes, there's a lot of big monsters, but I feel like this looks big because the main animal it's represented by, I guess, at least the body, it's kind of like a big cat, but big cats are not that big, so you know what I mean. I'm sure it's okay. There's that. Oh yeah, the giant corn. I forgot about that. Oh man, I don't even know. I'm sorry if I'm like a little bit. Usually, I think I go very quiet during the cutscenes, and I completely forget what I wanted to talk about before. And that's just because I'm starting to get drawn into the story. And the truth is, I don't feel like I have that much of a good insight. Usually, it's just me. I'm like that one. I am probably that one annoying friend who, while watching a movie, is trying to piece together stuff and already figuring out what the plot twist is going to be even before, you know. I'm theorizing as the movie happens, and I'm saying them out loud to the friend. Like every time something happens, I would just like lean into the friend and be like, "Oh yeah, look, this I know, like they showed this gun at the I don't remember what it's called, the theory about like in movies when you show like a gun on the, I don't remember whose it was, like some sort of old man's theory that if you show a gun on a movie and if by the third act it hasn't been shown again, it's a bad movie or something like that. Like you show that if you show something, you don't leave it a loose end, you know, you do something with, you almost must do something with it. It's just like I mentioned this hippo here, and if by the and to make it good, I must at some point show it again, because otherwise showing it the first time was not important, you know, because it had nothing to contribute to the story. Something like that. It's like I mentioned the hippo as an example, and then I don't finish the example I just made, I guess. I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to explain things I don't fully understand, so maybe I should just stop, but that's the thing. That's the only thing I can really talk about. Ah, good. The news acknowledged you as my guest. You shall now have the authority to use it as you wish. Oh, nice. As for the way to Kitsis Hyperborea, we follow this path, then turn left at the crossroads. In general though, this place has been very calm, like the situation. I guess it's just I'm not used to it, because yes, there's still the fetch quests, well, not kind of fetch quests and stuff like that, but I think I'm just used to it because because of Shadowbringers and Heavensward, how when we come to the Ishgard and Doma and all of these places, the Elmore, they're initially, at least most of them, or at least half of them, are hostile from the get-go. You know, like you gotta work your way to please and become friends with, or at least somehow make them understand and help you in every new area, you know, or just help them out of that horrible leader that feeds their people, Sea Eaters, stuff like that. Amarot. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Here we are, the grandest research facility in Alpes. We should head inside and ask after Hermes' whereabouts. Da-da-da-da. Hermes is at the another facility, as we have just discovered. I think something's going on already. Oh. Da-da-da-da. Furthermore, we've confirmed that the studies into Dynamis, as well as his creation of Meteon, were entirely private pursuits. No one else we spoke to would appear to possess the chief's adept knowledge on the subjects, and neither did we hear any tales of stolen research. Which means that if Hermes itself harbors no desire to bring down an apocalypse, then he might have recruited to help prevent one. Or so saith the illustrious Emmet Selk. Oh, he came to the same conclusion as we did. According to your story, the 14 divined the connection between the celestial currents and the final days, but were never able to pinpoint the root cause of the calamity. With our people's greatest mind, not to mention Nithlodeus' sharp eyes committed to the pursuit of a solution, such an outcome seems inconceivable. The only possible explanation is that the nature of the catalyst was so inexplicable that even we failed to perceive it. And what better fits that description than the invincible, intangible Dynamis? Invisible, not invincible, sorry. Which in turn leads us to the next question. How did Hermes, in his role as a Fandaniel, not recognize the subject on his own research? We must assume that he either knew what was and was unable to help, or that he was otherwise prevented from identifying the cause in the first place. At this juncture, all we can do is speculate. To be clear, the Convocation does not tolerate acts of deception or malice. We are practiced at perceiving truth, and will have known had Fandaniel lied to us. Hermes has no conscious wish for the world to end. Of that I am certain. It seems there is more to that tale after all. Yeah, that's good. We conducted an investigation of our own, you see. we can more or less do the same conclusions, to be honest. I think. I guess certain details will be different, but for the most part, it's the same. How comforting. We seem to have reached the exact same conclusion. I see no reason to delay further. This time we brought Hermes into the fold, as it were. Thank you for understanding. Save your thanks. I did not say I believed your ridiculous story. But as Emmet Selk, I have the duty to examine any potential threat to our existence, no matter how ludicrous or personally offensive I may have it. Fair enough. Dun, dun. Oh, a Christmas outfit. There was a Christmas event. I don't know if it's still going on, to be quite frank with you. I just kind of logged in. I didn't check the news or anything. I'm probably super behind a bunch of good stuff I have missed. Okay, sorry about that. Had to check. Hunger in the garden. Hythlodeus is eager to find Hermes. I think something's going down now. Something wrong is happening, you know? I think the time for leisurely exploration is past. If I might have a moment to adjust my vision. Oh look, a tiny triceratops. That's so cute. Trike. There he is. On the next aisle over. Meteon is with him. Hermes appears to be in the midst of an observational study, but I suggest we hurry over before they venture elsewhere. Head straight down the path. We can teleport to Misopsis? Euros? From the device at the bottom of the slope. Euros. It is really hard to switch. I whenever I hear a word that sounds I will otherwise say differently in another language because they have the same meaning. I'd rather do that, but it's hard because I'm used to it. Like when you talk in English, it's weird because if I were to describe the languages a little bit, at least my interpretation of it, it's like Spanish and Italian are a little bit more rigid, I guess. Not rigid, but more solid, I guess. When you talk English, it's like you gotta how do you describe it? The R, for example, you change it. You know, in Spanish and in Italian, it's R. Like you make it R. You focus on the R sound it makes, not the You know, it sounds like You know, it's like more. I don't know. It's weird, but that's what I think of it like. It's like you change a lot of English when they have certain words. It is you gotta change how you will otherwise spell the R, for example, which seems like a very simple thing, but it can make it very weird, and you can immediately tell the difference between languages with that, I guess. Like, I mean, not the languages, but I mean like the difference between someone who is used to it and who isn't. You know, like. For example, someone named Rodrigo. You see, I'm struggling to say it. I want to say it in Spanish first, but because I'm talking in English, I now focus on saying it like Rodrigo, which sounds weird if you only speak Spanish. I think, because otherwise you say it. Hang on, let me take a moment because it's like you readjust your tongue to talk. You know, Rodrigo. See, you get used to it. You know, now for me at least, it feels a bit weird because I'm mainly speaking English, so it's like. I am moving my mouth in such a way that I can spell certain things the way it is spelled in English, I guess, if that makes sense. It is really weird. It's like you readjust your whole mouth. And I've gotten used to it. Like for a long time, there weren't times where I could talk Italian because there's not many people I know that do. I only sometimes between family. And then I went to Italy for reasons I dare not speak of. And I was so unused to it that the first couple of weeks my mouth was actually sore because you're not used to talking again. You make certain different sounds when you talk. And I don't know. I don't know why I'm even focusing on this. It just seems like an interesting thing, language, and to change it. What did I change? What was I talking about this though? Oh right, euros. In Italian it will be euros. You know, and it sounds so different. You know, it is very weird when English they put movies with names in other languages because it sounds cool, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know, it's kind of weird to be honest. Especially when you think about this movie that they made the title of, it, let's say in like Spanish, uh, it's just weird for the ones that talk Spanish, because the title is there changed to some movie titles are super weird when they change it in other languages. Uh, I want to give me a sec. I want to think of an example. There, I can't think of anything right now, but there's a bunch of movies that have like a title that is very different. Like oh, I know. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, the movie. In Spanish, it's called Lluvia de Hamburguesas, which means hamburger raining, or raining. It's raining hamburgers, something like that, right? So I was very, very weirded out when I saw the name in English, because I was like, "Is this like a different movie or something?" I was very confused, because Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs will be Está nublado con chance de. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs is different than It's Raining Hamburgers, is what I'm trying to get at, right? And there's a lot of movies that do this. They change the title like that, and it is like, why though? It's like, I guess it sounds weird when you do a direct translation, but a lot of the times I don't like that too much, because it's really hard to find a better translation, because there's things you can say in English that if you directly translate them in Spanish will not fit, or vice versa, because there's like a lot of like if you say a saying in Spanish and then you say it in English, it doesn't fit, because you're one, it is not said in English often. It's like, this is not a thing in English, and it is such a weird thing, and now it works also the other way around. Why am I talking about this? Let's just keep going. I am way off. I don't know why. I think I've slipped to this tangent a couple of times already with the language, for no reason, for reasons. I because a lot of yeah. And now that I think about it, because a lot of certain enemies in this game have like, or just places have names that will sound very different if said in other languages, I suppose. They are close by, within Hungering Gardens. That will be the circular enclosure you see just up ahead. Well then, Samko, make yourself useful and bring Hermes out here for us. If I were to go, he will assume I was only there to press him on the Fandaniel matter. Of all of us present, you stand the best chance of convincing him to put aside his work for the moment. But the creation in there is not exactly... then again, perhaps Samko can handle them. He did survive a bout with Bena after all. How does he know? Off you go to find Hermes, but do be prepared to come to blows with the garden's denizens. Maybe they Bena told them. Because she told them about what we did while they were doing their own thing, their own investigation. I don't know. I don't know. I think I try to talk about stuff I find important, but it is really hard to do so sometimes in here. It's like you. Oh God. Riotous Morble. Oh my God, that's a nightmare Morble. That's gigantic. What the heck? This is scary. This is some nightmare fuel stuff, I'm not saying that the other one's not scary, but compared to the other one, this one's wins by a mile. By miles and miles. Is this someone else's? Or is that one also mine that I have to fight? I mean, technically, I don't think I even have to fight them. If I was a ninja, I probably could just go invisible and go. Riotous Medusa. Oh, it's like a baby floating Morble. Well, I've seen a baby Morble, the minion version. But yeah, I've been listening to I finally found the teams I like the most on this game. Like Ravana's theme. I don't know why Ravana's theme. I really like it. It's just like so deep. Like I can't make the deep voice the singer has, but I love that. What is the mission? Search for Hermes in the Hungering Gardens. I know, but I really like the music in this game because it sets the mood right. This music is like, well, I don't know. I haven't formed that much of an opinion of the music, mostly because I didn't think I was gonna do. It's like I'm improvising, I'm winging it, and even I don't know where this is going, what I'm talking about. Oh, okay. I guess I was supposed to fight this thing. Oh, hi there. Okay, let's do one of these, and one of these, which I should have probably done earlier, because these are AoEs. But they're not hitting the Medusa for some reason, even though she's pretty close. Or it's pretty close, I guess. Medusa. Okay. Little things like that, like Medusa with A and O. You know, in Italian and Spanish, when something finished with A, it's usually feminine. Like to refer to something of someone feminine, and O for someone masculine. So Medusa, I would assume that it's just all female. Also because Medusa, the Gorgon. Let's see, going around. I think he's on the other side. I think he's on the other side, to be honest. No, I said it, and I was gonna keep going this way anyway, but then I was like, yeah, I don't know. I'm probably completely missing the Christmas event. I think at this point, or are they just gonna spawn whenever they feel like? I wonder. Da, 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 da. There they are. Oh God, are they both? Yeah, they're both after me. Uh-oh. Is that one still on me or no? It's kinda hard to tell, to be quite frank with you. I think it's after me still. Samko, what are you doing here? I thought you were keeping Heath Lodeus and Ahmed Selk company. An important matter? Oh, I clicked by accident. No, actually I was holding it. I don't know why I skipped that. Then yes, I will come as soon as my work here is finished. It will not be long, I promise, but you should really wait outside the garden with the others. This is no place for idle exploration. Okay, let's just mount. We can get away from them faster if it comes. Must when the chocobo drives. See what I mean? This is exactly what I was talking about. I told you and you didn't listen. Here it comes. That's actually scary though. Can you imagine that? Like you're down in the sea and you see that, like just from the top view it probably looks like some weird coral. And then you get closer and it just freaking grabs you one of those tentacles and just shoves you in its mouth. It looks like it will hurt because it has a lot of like tiny, very sharp looking teeth. Or I guess big teeth. I don't know how to describe them. They're just weird. You spoke with Hermes then? And when we're briefly entrangled with the denizens of the Hungering Gardens as well. I see, or should I say, I smell. I cannot speak for certain convocation members, but I for one am impressed with your fortitude. Well done indeed. Now that you've convinced Hermes to confer with us, let us pray that things will soon take a turn for the better. For as fascinating as it will be to meet the Emet who will recreate Amarok in the depths of the ocean, I think it's best for all concerned if such tragic events never came to pass. Be it in the future or your past, assuming yours is not truly written in stone, naive hope that it is. Words without a sound. Sorry, I tried to remember. This reminded me of a Warframe trailer for Banshee Prime. Words without sound. It's something like that. And there was another one. I don't know. I really like the voice that does the trailers. He's just like the epic, cool sounded guy. Luckless, from your winter ashes sprang a field of flowers. It came to me like a proverb. Fight poison with poison. I don't remember most of the lines, but I watched the crap out of them, to be honest. Words without sound. What was the other one? It said two things that sounded as cool. I don't know. Ahmed Selk seems content to stay where he is. Wrath without soul? No, that's not it. Not a soul, dear. But a ghost? No. But a phantom? No, that's not it either. And he just goes, Banshee. And they show the title and it's all really cool. I don't know. Hermes said he will be not long, yes? Then we shall wait here until he emerges. Wrath without eyes? That doesn't make sense. Sight without sound? No. Whatever, man. If I remember it, I will say it. But I kinda doubt it, because I think about big stuff's about to happen.
My apologies for keeping you waiting. I understand there is a matter you wish to discuss.
I mean, I guess this whole thing is a big thing. I feel like I don't know if I've come across as ever come across as I am very emotional. I don't know. When I watch my own footage, at least, I feel like I come across as not very like I don't care about what's going on. I guess because I've seen other streams react like other streamers playing, let's say like all parts of Shadowbringers or Heaven Sword that I've played through, and they're also like, oh, like actually emotional and crying about what's going on. It's not like I'm not thinking of that, but the way I talk, it sounds like I don't care, and I apologize if it sounds like that. I do. I am really invested in the story, but I guess I am not. I don't know. Maybe I take. Well, I think a reason is, at least, I try not to be like too loud because there's other people in the house doing their own stuff. I don't wanna be sound like crazy. Like they know what I do, but I still don't wanna bother. I guess. But I still feel like I come across as if I don't care. I do care. Oh, you'd be very wrong. I just wanted to point that out because at a lot of games, unless it's like something frustrating, which is very easy to notice, I can't come off as like dry. Like I'm not reacting to much stuff. Where others will go like, "Oh my god," rubbing their faces. Well, I guess that doesn't help either. That I don't show my face. So it's like hard to tell what I'm thinking unless it shows on my tone. But they're just going like, "Oh my god," and screaming and putting hands on their face and freaking out and then just straight up crying, stuff like that. And I'm like, and then I just see my footage and I'm like, I'm probably like talking about something and it just doesn't sound quite right. So it's like I just want to apologize for that. I guess I wanted to point that out. I feel like I wanted to say out loud. Maybe now I feel a little bit better about it, and I feel obligated to put myself more emotionally. I don't freaking know, to be honest. This was voice acted, right?
Aye,
Yes.
a matter of the
I
utmost gravity, if one can suspend disbelief.
Yeah, sorry about that. I know I keep talking off, and especially it can be a little bit more distracting when it's like mid cutscene like this. But I feel like things like this come to me, and if I don't say them then, I'm either gonna forget or it's gonna feel weird to say them later. It's like when you are with your friends and a joke comes up and everybody's adding something to it which makes it funnier, and then if you don't put it in there, like you put your part that you think is gonna make it funnier out there, and they change the subject, then it's gonna be weird because you're coming back to the joke, and it's like, yep, but the moment's passed. It's something like that, I guess. Sorry though, I'm gonna try not to do it too much, but I think it's kind of hard not to. For some reason, I can only talk when the cutscenes are going on, but then as we are walking to point A, from point A to point B, to meet Emmett Selk here and things like that, for some reason, I cannot think of what to talk about, which is very weird, I know, but I don't know why. That's a very weird the way it works. Not
Go on
doing it
then.
on purpose.
Tell him what you told us, who you are, and why you came.
Should we really do this outside, though? I mean, I guess it's not necessarily public. There's not that many people outside, but okay. Hey, listen, man. You are destroying the world. Your future you.
The final days.
What if telling him this is what makes him do actions that propel him to trigger the final days, you know?
The phenomena
One.
observed during these star-encompassing calamities is likely the product of a dynamis reaction.
Because it's like I don't remember I heard this before, but one often meets their fate on the way to avoid it, to try to prevent it or something like that. What if telling him this? What if this is the key point where his actions somehow do this? Like he might still not have the intention to do so, but he might trigger it
And none
because
is
of it.
more versed in the applications of this energy than you, Hermes.
It's like when you have spoilers to a movie, or they tell you what it is that's gonna happen in the future. It's gonna change as soon as they know, because now they have the knowledge of what's gonna happen. Unless they decide to act in a way that it will still do it. But you're not self-conscious of it, is what I'm saying. So there's a higher chance that something different will happen.
I must stress that we do not believe you would desire such destruction. We come not to lodge accusations, but to beg your wisdom. And so, distressing though the exercise may be, I ask that you share with us your opinion on the matter, on the assumption that our visitor's tale is true.
Even you, Vana. As you say, the phenomena observed in the two calamities may both be attributed to Dynamis.
But
Of note is the difference in its effect. In the first final days, it warped creation magics. In the second, it warped the people themselves. The key variable, I suspect, is the etheric density of the men of each age.
Yeah, maybe because these guys are more powerful, they are not as easily affected.
As you know,
Oh,
ether, in essence, negates dynamis.
yeah, it negates dynamis is what I was gonna try to say. It's like I remember how he was talking about how Hermes in another stream he like talked about how the Earth was protected by the ether surrounding it. It was negating the dynamis from going in, and then he somehow I said he somehow breaks the barrier, I guess here, and the dynamis just kind of floods in and it affects the stuff to change. So basically, it's like every man is like the world. You know, they have their own ether that surrounds them and protects them, and if their ether is too thin, like our people in our like timeline, because they're sundered, they don't have as much ether, and so they will transform easier, basically. So whoever has denser ether over there will be more likely to survive, maybe, or maybe it's just not enough at all, and they. I don't know. I guess depending how strong they are on their ether, it's how emotional they can allow themselves to be, or something like that.
Harboring high concentrations of ether, we ancients cannot readily manipulate dynamis, nor be manipulated by it. Therefore, rather than ourselves, the calamity affected our magics. In contrast, having been sundered, the people of the future are composed of but a fraction of our ether. Thus are they susceptible to the influence of
So,
dynamis and its transformative potential. But that would explain only the mechanism, not the cause. Though perhaps...
perhaps.
What is it? Even should it be a hypothesis, we would hear it.
dynamis is an energy put in motion by feelings. Feelings for which there must first exist a source.
Oh wait! Now that I think about it, Hermes talks about how he wants the freedom of like the creatures, the concepts that are get destroyed. What if that's the reason? You know, like the way the monsters that they put out there, that's why they get transformed. You know, because they are based mostly on instinct. Like let's say prey, like a rabbit that's being hunted, will have negative feelings. Therefore, at least if he was to be created by them, it will be more susceptible because it is afraid of what is going to happen to it. It's gonna get eaten or killed. So it will transform, right? Because of the dynamis. Is what I'm getting from this anyway. So the
The
monsters
source
they
to which the
create,
victims must be attuned.
yeah.
One that harbors the self-same negative emotions. Elsewise, it could not be the agent of such extreme change.
That is what I think anyway. I'm not. That's what I'm taking away from this. I'm not sure.
So it wasn't the stagnation of the celestial currents. Someone, or something, is instigating the star's demise.
So there is another big bad, basically. Something else. A new enemy.
So, we've a villain on our hands after all. Any idea who or what it could be?
We have a new Ashian, so to speak, you know? Our new Ashians. We know nothing of them, basically. No offense to the, present company, right? You know what I mean? Like, before we didn't know anything about the Ashians, you know? They slowly get involved. Or no, they were always involved. I mean, like,
The celestial
unresolved.
currents comprise the outermost layer of the star's ether, encasing it like a protective sphere.
Sorry, now I was thinking of like an envelope being up it. Like, on... We're just discovering them as we go, is what I'm trying to say.
According to your tale, it was where the currents were weakest that the phenomena first manifested. If the inciting factor came from without Aetheris, then its effects would first be seen in those locations.
Greetings. Can you hear me?
Oh? Oh.
Do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. I wish only to hear your words, share your feelings, know your thoughts.
Oh, what if whatever is out there grabbed the other Meteans?
May we please be friends?
Meteon. What is it?
Executing scheduled task, suspending individual self and connecting to shared consciousness.
They have been taken over.
Connection established. Commencing status report.
Oh, I guess I will get
hurts,
affected
it
by it.
hurts.
Am I gonna
It
transform?
hurts. So hot, so cold, so sad. I don't understand. Make it stop. Please, make it stop.
Steady, Meteon. Steady.
So scared, so lonely. The pain.
Oh, is she
It's
gonna
too
transform?
much.
Are we both gonna transform? She's transforming and by...
Why do we...
No, she's transforming! No!
This is wrong! All wrong!
Oh no. Wait, what?
She's gone? But how?
Did he unmake her?
She has altered her etheric density in order to blend in with her surroundings, an ability for avoiding confrontation.
Oh.
Most effective. Frustratingly so. I can't see her either.
Wait, am I still freaking out? My character?
Stay
Oh, no.
away. Please. This is wrong. My mistake. So please.
Are you all right? In your mind? No. We only heard her speak the instant before she vanished.
Of course. When communicating without words, Meteon also employs Dynamis. That will explain why you were able to hear her when we could not.
Oh.
Then you are our best chance of finding her. Follow her voice and try to track her down.
I think she's gonna turn.
Hindered though we may be, let us split up
I
and
hope
search
not,
as
though.
well.
I hope I'm wrong. But I'm fairly sure that I don't remember. It's been a spell since we just saw the someone turning. I don't remember, but I think she was. So I'd like. Okay, so this is my theory. Whatever is out there is kind of like also an Enteleki, but a very powerful one, and he took over at least one or all of the Meteons that went out into space, and then it talked through Meteon. Then this is ridiculously interesting, but also it's gonna go bad. Is that like a Hydra? That looks like a Pokemon. Lotus. I wanna see it, but I don't wanna fight it. Oh, it's like a Hydra, but of like carnivore plants. Even the tail. It's kind of cool. You calm your mind, your senses questing for any hint of Meteon's presence. Pardon. But you failed to hear her voice. She must be elsewhere. Run. Ifladeus. I mean, if she's invisible, I don't think looking out like that is gonna do much, to be honest. Run. Maybe I do have to go down there? Probably do, right? I feel like maybe going down there. Perhaps. Perhaps. Mayhaps. Let's go. Run. Oh god, I really hope she doesn't turn. No, I think I understand now. I don't know, I think I just prefer... God, can I even get back up from here? Oh no, have I made a big mistake? Do I have to go? I think we have to go around. It's not quite in the circle. It's that way. I took the wrong way then. Alright, well, we gotta go this way now. Run. Tell me there's like a path. Oh yeah, there is. Oh, good. This is not the time. The music is so tense, and yet I am far away from the objective. I am out of the circle. That's not good. Oh, well, actually, it turns out it wasn't all that bad. You calm your mind and listen for Meteon's presence. I paraphrased a little bit. I didn't read that, to be honest. It seeps into my mind. Our voices reporting. No, Hermes mustn't hear them. I have to run to hide. Matean's anguished voice grows distant as the source seems to flee down into the slope. Oh, so it is down here. I just kinda got ahead of myself, I guess. Huh. Actually, I knew all along. I was just pretending not to know, so I will more effectively whatever, let's just keep going. I like how the robe looks wet. Yes, water is working as water should work, but it looks cool, I guess, because this is not something you would think will happen in a game like this, I suppose, because there's so much that you don't think details are something that they would think to spare much thought for. You strain to catch even the faintest whisper, but fail to hear Medea's voice. She must be elsewhere. Dororon? Sorry. Oh boy. Dororon? What did she hear? So she knows what the message was. She has a message, but she doesn't want to hear. Oh, maybe because we weren't here the other time. Meteon's does like what she eventually tells Hermes is what triggers him to do something that makes the final days. No, that can't be it. She's trying to catch you in the. No, she's not here. All right. Dun-dun-dun. 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 Okay, here. Oh, I have stuffed nose. I think once we find her, I'm gonna take like just a quick break. I wanna get something to drink, and I need to blow my nose because I is starting to really hinder my breathing, I guess. I'm assuming this is it, so we're gonna be right back. I'm just gonna take like 1 minute or two, 5 tops. I'll try to make it quick. I'll be right back. Also, because I want to get kicked out. I don't know what the AFK thing, like what's the AFK time limit. So I'm gonna be fast. I shall be quick. I'll be right back. There. Yes, I am. Alright. Never fear, for I am here. Is my hippo swimming? Oh, it's not. That would be cool. That would have been cool if they did that, but that would be probably too much work because there's so many minions that I probably don't even know the existence of. And I already have a lot that I do know of because, I have them. But also, I guess I've seen other players with them. Greetings and salutations. Oh no. Commencing report. Oh, oh no, we can't tell them that. We must run far away. Just tell me, okay? It'll be okay, I hope. Maybe. Please, don't follow me. Mateo's anguished voice fades as you sense her climbing to the top of the ridge. Oh, I thought that would be it. But I was wrong. Let's keep going. Da-da-dun. 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 Oh, I did wrong. Oh, there it is. The ta-da-dun I was waiting for. Da-da-dun. 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 Oh. Such grave music. Da-da-dun. 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 Oh, not yet. Too early. It's just how they compose the music. Alright, violinists. When I'm on my mark, every time I wave my hand up, you do a da-da-dun. 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 This isn't it, is it? Da-da-dun. 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 Elsewhere. Elsewhere. That's scary. What is it called? Acantha. Da-da-dun. 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 Oh. Come on, where is it? Da-da-dun. Oh. Is this it? The zip of my ring. Ah, I see. Your princess is in another castle? Oh! Oh, look! This is the one. I can feel it. I can see it now. This is it. I believe, I do so believe. How? How did it come to this? Is this the reason we traveled to the stars? Why we sought out other life forms? Is this it? Is this the answer? No, it cannot be. It cannot be. Mateo's anguished voice drifts away to the south. Okay. Alright, okay, alright. I thought that was it, honestly. Man. How bad. This is a shame. I'm trying to make plans next week to hang out, but my friends are like, it'd be easy. Schedules suck. It's a shame, really. Oh, it's the creepy vase. The vase. Suspicious disturbance. Yes, this rock here is out of place. It should be a little bit to the left. Okay, your princess is in another castle. Got it. Ba-ba-bum. Da-da-dun. Ba-ba-dum. Da-da-dun. Oh. Yes, there is a branch slightly out of place. Come on already. Hawk, tell me, what's wrong? What ails your mind? Other than probably a super galactic, psychic, horrifying Cthulhu monster. Compiling reports for dissemination to Hermes and all peoples of Etheris. Processing expedition data, preparing profiles of intelligent civilizations, formulating answers to the question, finalizing report. No, Samko, you mustn't listen. think about it, maybe Midgard Sormor came here because he saw one of the Meteons, right? Because if they were traveling to other planets and seeing them, they must have found them, right? It can't be that far off this planet if Midgard Sormor flew here with eggs. It's wrong. It's all wrong. Towards the lake. Any signs of Meteon? Panicked and confused, which will make it all the more difficult to predict her movements. Hermes, what do you make of this situation? The Metea are linked to a single mind, a shared consciousness which connects them across any distance. I suspect something has happened which disrupted its usual harmony. How might we access their shared consciousness of theirs? Much as you would approach any sentient being, directly. In Metea's case, the means of speaking to any incarnation within physical reach. So unless we can track down the Meteon we just lost, we have no means to communicate with them. No way of knowing what befell her sisters, no way to provide directions or guidance. Then we have best find then we best set our musings aside and concentrate on how we might find her. Hermes knows something, maybe? They have shown a gun. Will they see it firing? No, my dear Meteon. What did you witness out there that frightened you so? Why do you seek to keep it from us? How terrible could it possibly be? Words without sound. Follow, wonder, stumble, listen. Hear, feel, think. Follow, wonder, stumble, listen. This is the anti-Hydaelyn. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Meteon renders herself invisible by matching her etheric density to that of her surroundings, does she not? If so, could we not then disrupt her concealment with a surfeit of ether? Much how Emetzelk solidified your presence when we first met you. Don't be absurd, I can hardly channel ether to a recipient whose whereabouts are hidden from me. Which is why we must all work together. Samko will continue the search in the same manner before, but this time with all of you in tow. Once he ascertains Meteon's likely location, you proceed to reveal our wayward familiar with a swift ethereal downpour. Sorry. Very clever, and thankfully, she has made herself easier to capture by fleeing towards the Lethe. Assuming she is made visible, it should prove no great feat to herd her into a corner. Sorry, I got distracted by the guy over here. He has cool tattoos and stuff. Then, we have our plan. Samko and Emetzelk will be our tracker and trapper respectively, while we others predict and obstruct Meteon's avenues of escape. Emetzelk and I will keep an eye on each other's ether to help coordinate our efforts. Let us be about. Well, it seems we are partners for the time being. Let us return to where we last saw Meteon and pick up the trail from there. I will keep myself in a state of preparedness, ready to rain down ether at any moment's notice, meaning it falls to you to keep the way clear. He's proceeding with us. Nice. This is not something I thought would be happening. Partnering up. And I don't think I can mount. I don't remember how it works exactly, so I'm not gonna test it out. Oh, I thought that was someone on a mount, but those are actually just... Kippe. Your calm, there's nothing. There's nothing here, I'm sure. This is really pretty though. Nothing this way. We try another route then. Oh, I thought we were going in. A shame. Would have been cool. Da-da-dun. 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 I wonder if I get in a fight, will he help or will he just go away? You calm your mind, your senses, questing for any hint of Meteon's presence. I wonder if you can bring Emetzelk wherever, like as long as you're still walking. It will be cool if there's like off far away, you can find some certain like hidden conversations you can have with them. Why can't I fly? Are my functions being restricted? Hide, yes, I'll just have to hide then, where no one can find me. Mateo's anguished voice towards the water's edge. She went into the lake? As if it wasn't tiresome enough. Well, at least the open expanse should make her easier to find. We won't lose her this time. Can he swim? Do we have to swim even? God, this looks so pretty though. Look at the tone of the water, so blue. Makes me remember those days as a kid going to Mexico. In Mexico, when you going to the beach is a big thing. You drive around for like 4 hours, which is, I mean, here in the US you get used to it. It's almost nothing. But over there is a lot. Like, it will just pack like a can of sardines into a car, wearing the swimsuits, and we'll stay there for between 3 days and a week. And it was great. Like we will save up for, it's like the big event of the summer here. We will save up and go to these hotels. Every hotel had like shows at night. They had like a kids section for like water slides and stuff. And they had like buffets in the shows at night. It was great. It was amazing. It's been ages since I've done that. Hopefully one day I can do it again. Just reminding me of that, because there were parts of the, like, this was big hotel. Like, it was just like, imagine apartment complexes spread around with so many, and you could find less populated pools by chance, and anybody could use them. So you could just relax. It was so chill. This is what it reminds me of. Like, just an off zone to the side, and there were like special bars that are like in the middle of the pool. It was really cool. It wasn't that like luxurious, I guess, but it was really, really pretty. Not here. I'm not here. Please. You're right there. By that rock, is she? Very well. Da-da-da-da. What? Why can't I hide? There's no need to run. We will hear your report, good or bad. Samko? What are you saying? Everything is so faint. I'm sorry. I'm not strong enough. Stay away, I'm begging you. Don't make me say it. It will break him. His poor, fragile heart. Now we have a chance. Once the others are in position, the two of us can hurt her into the midst. Yeah, I think whatever she says is what's gonna trigger it, maybe on him. So maybe it's a good idea if we. I mean, I don't think Hermes will like that we make her tell us while he is away, though. Especially after all of this that's been going on. Oh, we can mount. I did it on reflex, but I. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, fine. So that's what happens. I like that he just stopped walking and crossed his arms like that. He got mad at me. Better run. Run, Emmett Silk, run! I don't know why it looks funny. We're in sync. We're moving our arms in sync. What the heck? What the heck? Oh, I thought it was a big one flying like in the distance towards us. So that was actually, I thought it was, well, I mean, not that that's any less scary, but yeah, it is kind of less scary actually because it's smaller and all that jazz, but still. That looks kind of cool though. I like the tones of like white and bluish. Okay, hang on. I want to see what he has to say about this since it's here. The Neus. Is this Neus not in use? It seems to have been left to the mercy of the elements. Either way, there's no trace of Mateon's essence. We'll move on. Okay. I was thinking maybe she's just gonna use that, but I guess not. That is kind of cool though. Oh, nice. First try. There, I see her. Oh. I feel like something... Well, obviously something's about to happen. Something big. Ba-da-run. 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 Just gonna make like my own version of this theme. Just going ba-da-run. Ba-da-run, and then boom. No, I'm not. I was gonna about to do the sounds, but then if I did them, I would actually probably try to do it. I'm actually, I'm not gonna say I am editing, but I'm actually, I'm looking at lessons and stuff. I'm just trying to absorb as much information as I can before I actually start. I'm gonna start editing my first video soon, and it's not of a stream, a pre-existing stream. It's just a recording I made with a couple of friends on Human Fall Flat, and it is really fun. So I can't wait for that to be. No, I hope that my skills are good enough to give it justice, because that was really fun. I'd like to think it will be something fun to watch as well. So I hope it comes out well. You know, I look forward to when it's done, and whoever is watching this, I hope you two also look forward to it. I'll put it on the YouTube though. It's my first edited video. Am I missing? Did I walk right by it or something? Because we did go around the whole circle almost. And I honestly thought she was gonna be on the edge or something. Maybe she climbed up a tree or something. But I don't know. I don't know. I just hope I'm nervous about that. You know, I want it to be really, really good, but I can do it justice. Well, it's not around this rock. Oh wait, it's right there. Suspicious disturbance. Should it even be hard to look for her? I mean, we can see she's no longer invisible. You know? Why do we need to look at these suspicious disturbances? Oh, so we are going into these. He's getting tired of it. He's about to do something. Did he sense where she was going?
Give chase. We shall herd her into the shelter.
I feel a little bit bad though, because she's trying to withhold important information. I feel bad though. She's trying to protect us, I think. I mean, she's not running for no reason after all. Maybe the others are there already? Okay, I thought we were gonna have to walk all the way over here.
We must speak.
Alright, what now?
I'm sorry, Hermes. I'm so sorry. If someone can hear these words, then please.
Black eyes? Oh no.
Please protect them. Protect them all.
Oh no. Something horrible is about to happen.
Individual self-suspended. Connection with shared consciousness stable. Our survey is complete. We shall now report our findings. All units safely arrived at their respective destinations. Seeking answers to Hermes' question, we attempted to make contact with the intelligent denizens of each star. Results are as follows, in order of numerical code. Enna. Traces of civilization found. Structures believed to have served as domiciles. No extant life forms detected.
I don't know what extant means.
Dio. Ruined remnants of buildings scattered across the star. surface of which is encased in ice. Presence of life could not be verified. Tria. Evidence of large population centers, akin to cities recovered. No extant life forms found, only their lingering essence.
Oh, as in they're all okay. So they haven't found life at all. They're just dead.
Tessera. Edifices, abandoned residences found. No extant life forms detected. Deadly plague or extreme environmental degradation likely to have led to mass extinction.
They are all dead.
Hokto. Star found in state of violent conflict. Contact successfully made with inhabitants, but deployment of weapons of mass destruction resulted in total annihilation of local population shortly thereafter. Inea. Star is a barren desert. No identifiable flora found. Bones of living beings resembling men discovered beneath sands, but determination regarding their intelligence inconclusive.
Holy crap. Okay, now I get it why she said it will break his heart.
Remind me, Hermes, what exactly was the question you entrusted to Meteon?
I tasked her with asking what others live for, what gives their lives meaning.
Did you consider what may happen if the premise of the question is flawed?
Yeah.
To be able to answer it, one must be living and desire to continue doing so. If Meteon finds no living beings in the course of her journey, or none who desire to live, what then? What answers would she derive from their silence?
Oh. Holy crap.
Meteon, enough! Suspend your mission and return hither at once.
Decapente. Local civilization once
Did they
flourished
turn?
under auspices of higher power. Said power later laid waste to civilization in fit of rage. Upon revealing this to me, entity elected to self-terminate in lieu of providing answer to question. No other intelligent life forms found.
Thanks.
Turning a deaf ear, are we? We are taking Meteon back to Amarot. As I understand, we will need her if we are to bring back all of her sisters.
I have a feeling this might not be the best of ideas.
Yes.
What if she is the one that turns into the
Meteor.
boss of Amarot, the last boss? I just had that scary thought. What if she's one of the monsters we fight in Amarot? You know? I don't remember what it looked like, but it had wings, I think. Like this type of wing. Not necessarily blue. And there were many faces, so what if they all returned and then they all like fused or something? Because they're all together. Something like that, you know? I could be wrong, I hope I'm wrong, I'm just saying. Not necessarily that monster, but it could be a monster that we've fought before. And while it will be horrible, it will also be kind of cool because it will show. I don't know what it will show. It will be interesting, I guess, but I hope it's not the case.
It isn't right, is it? It isn't right to turn away from the answer. Even if the answer is pain.
The fit of rage. The last one she said sounded like Van Daniel. Like, not this Van Daniel, but the other one. He became powerful enough to want to die, and then take everything with him. So he wanted just to not be life at all, I guess, because he knew that there wasn't anything in the other ways, right? I don't know. Maybe he doesn't remember that though. He doesn't remember this is what I meant.
Even if we aberrations must scream ourselves hoarse to be heard.
I think she needs a hug. They both do.
Aye. Whatever answers we find, I will not dismiss them out of hand. These words I said to you, and I will hold myself to them.
What? Did he just become
What
a
is the
primal?
meaning of this?
You cannot take Meteon. Not until she has finished her report. All else must wait.
Hermes. I mean, they didn't get aggressive yet. There was no need for that, I think.
You fool!
But I guess by the way he reacted, maybe it was gonna happen no matter what. Are we going to... I think we're gonna do a dungeon now, maybe. Why, Hermes? Why could you not leave well enough alone? With these answers assuaging the pain you feel when a creation is returned to ether. Had you never cast your accursed question to the distant stars, you may have one day learned to be at peace upon this one. Maybe. But that's just... caging the messenger. The messenger of the gods, Hermes. Ithlodeus is pondering what to do next. Hermes was headed to Kitsis. Considering the expansive dimensions of the place, even we may have a difficult time locating his ether. All I can say is that he entered from the rooftop and likely arrived at the uppermost point of the facility. So, do we pursue him? Of course we pursue him. No matter what Hermes might be thinking, Meteon is a potential threat that needs to be brought under control. Sorry. The Convocation's duty is to safeguard the star takes precedence over any personal stake in the matter. But now, Samko? It is clear we stand on a precipice, but we have yet to determine beyond the shadow of a doubt that Meteon's is in the hand which tips over the edge. Nevertheless, if we are to learn the truth of the final days, we must give chase. Even if neither Hermes nor Meteon is ultimately responsible, we cannot leave them to suffer this torment alone. Yeah, I think we're about to do a dungeon for sure. Agreed on all accounts. To Kitsis in Hyperborea we go. Wait, am I gonna get teleported over there? Kinda, yeah. I got teleported over here. Nice. Okay. It's gonna be... this is kinda sad though. I have a feeling. Ophiotaurus. Da-da-dun. Wait, can we go on a dungeon with them? Because there are 4. If it's a 4-man, I think we might be able to go on a dungeon with them. What have we here? Excuse me, has something happened inside Cease? Cease? Mistress Vena, I'm so glad you're here. No one knows what prompted it, but the alarm was sounded and Kitsis was put into a state of alert. Procedures dictated that we evacuate immediately, and we have yet to investigate further. This is Hermes' doing, obviously. And what does this state of alert entail exactly? A field of dampening magic is strapped over the entire facility, usually in a response to escaped entities and the like. CIS scholars and observers are unaffected, but everything and everyone else is weakened to a fraction of their usual capabilities. Then consider us forewarned. We do, however, have urgent business with Chief Hermes, and must enter the premises regardless. Huh. Oh, it makes sense. Wait, no, never mind. I was gonna say, I think we are. I think they're gonna give us an option to go in with these three. That said, if Hermes is willing to enact such measures, I wonder what other obstacles he has seen fit to drop in our path. With that enfeebling spell in place, we are not like to be at our fighting our best. And I was hardly effective combatant to begin with. I have little to offer beyond my ethereal vision. Then you will put that talent of yours to good use. You are fairly skilled at spotting weaknesses, if I recall. Fairly skilled? Now you've gone and raised everyone's expectations. You all need only make the most of your strengths, and I will fill in the gaps as required. Maybe this is a duty instead? I was once Azem after all. It was my job to rise to the occasion, be that as a defender, aggressor, or healer. Yeah, we're gonna get the option to go in with them. I feel better about my lack of prowess already. And you, Emetsup, can you impress us with the arcane majesty? You lob potent spells as easily as breathing, but you can also channel that power in a protective manner if you do so choose to. Did I say that right? That feels weird. Huh? Well, yes, should the situation call for it. Excellent. That covers all fronts. Huh. Your tale led us here, Samko, so 'tis only right that you lead us now. No matter what lies ahead, we will wing through to Hermes and Meteon. And then we will face the future together. I don't know, it still feels like they kinda jump to conclusions. Like, I get maybe Emetsup would have tried to take Meteon away, but he immediately transforms and flies away. Felt a little bit premature, you know? It's like he reacted aggressively almost immediately. Hyperborea. Alright, I think we are... but should... Oh yeah, we do get the choice. Should I though? I don't know. I didn't like it very much. I've only done it once in Shadowbringers in the very first dungeon. Should I? I'm curious, but should I? No party waiting time. Is it still a problem because of the healers? No, now healers are more required than not. So I guess it's calmed down the thing where everybody is trying out the new class. I don't know. I'm gonna throw a coin. Hang on, I have a coin here. I'm gonna throw a coin. I know it's kind of not that important, but I am. It's mostly curiosity, but at the same time, I don't want to because that means I have to lead, which means it's gonna get a little bit slower. And if we screw up, it's mostly my fault. So it's rather not that fall on me. Okay, so I have a coin here. Heads is I go in with them, and tails is I go in with a party of players. Okay, I just realized there's no proof of what I'm doing. And I could literally be not throwing a coin, but I don't know. Okay, here we go. Okay, tails. It's 2 out of 3, by the way. Sorry, I should say that first. It's tails. Tails. Okay, twice tails. Okay, we're doing players then. Was it players then? 2 tails? Yeah. Okay, we're doing players. I mean, if I got 2 right, what's the point of a 3rd one if it's already came out like that? Alright, so we're doing it with players. Maybe I'll come back by my lonesome. Do it. Oh, 2 times 5. Yeah, okay. So the class thing is over now, which is kind of a relief. But I'm scared also because I'm maybe a little bit rusty. I don't want anybody to die on my account because I'm the healer. Oh yeah, new music. Oh my god. We haven't even started. I already like it. This looks. Wow. I'm gonna see if there's like a wallpaper thing like this. I wanna see someone's art rendition of this, and it's probably gonna look really good. Alright, let's do this. First dungeon of the day. Oh, the music. Low, say, party. Party, there we go. Okay, let's give Cardia to the tank so we heal him as we do damage and get ready it up. Okay. Okay, I'm glad there was. I was afraid there was gonna be this, but without voice acting, and I don't like it, because I can't really. Okay, here's the shield. We can't really read it as we go, because we gotta concentrate on the fighting. We don't wanna screw it up. Okay, shield sprint. Right, tank likes to go fast. Oh god, I am gonna freaking kill him. I should have practiced or something. That's okay. One for the heal, right? Concentrate. I'm already off to a horrible start. Dude, the tank's almost dead. Okay. God, this was a horrible idea. Who decided to do this? It was me. I did it. Don't die, please don't die. This was a horrible idea. I'm so sorry for putting you through this. The poor tank must be having a heart attack right now. I should have like fought a couple of monsters before going in, you know? Like, there's monsters all around us. This was a horrifyingly bad idea, and I'm scared for his safety. Okay. Oh god, that was a heart attack. I was staring at this the whole time in the HP. I didn't even see what the fight was happening. Don't do this at home. It's a horrible idea. For always practice. I regret doing that so hard right now. This is gonna be tough. But this is so freaking pretty. What the heck? I hope whoever made this concept idea got a race or something, because this looks amazing. I love the change of environments like that. Like, yeah, I guess it will be obvious in retrospect because they're testing out with the environment and stuff. But that's just such a cool idea. You think, oh, it's just a plain building? No, it isn't. Oh my god, live, please live, don't die, don't die, don't die. Right, do damage and he heals, do damage and he heals. He says as he barely does it. Enough, please don't die. Oh my god, dude, look at the tank's HP, he's not gonna live. I no longer deserve the title of healer, man. I have lost my skill. I am out of it. I'm so rusty, the bicycle is just turning to dust as I sat upon it. This was a horrible idea. Who let this madman on the wheel? Okay, better. I guess because there are less monsters, probably. Or was it? Oh, 6, right, Pepsi! That's right, Pepsi. If I use Pepsi and I give him a shield, then the shield goes away and gives him a bigger heal. Oh, don't die. He died. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Shield, pick up. Oh, my bad. I don't know if the W stands for anything. I didn't mean to put a W in there. God, this was a horrible idea. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Listen, I doubt the party involved right now here will ever see it. Oh my god, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have gone in with the NPCs. I should have gone in with the NPCs. Oh no. I am so sorry. I am regretting this already. This is not. Oh no, there's a boss. Well, I can deal with the boss. I think the issue is gonna be keeping them alive, fighting mobs, mostly. I hope I can prove my words now, though. It's time to put my money where the mouth is. Or where my healing skills are. Okay. I panicked and I completely forgot everything about where everything is. And I think I used a bunch of like big heals right off the bat without them needing to. Okay, Panheima was big shields for everybody. Rizomat, we don't have that. No, yeah, we do have that already. Okay, that gives me another one of these good things here, right? Okay. AU the overtime damage. I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna give everybody a shield. And I'm running to you. I'm assuming these guys made it already because they're already moving somewhere. Am I supposed to be seeing something in the horizon? Oh god. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so this is damage over time. Then without the Q, it's the regular laser. We'll give him a shield. These are all AoEs except the Pepsi. Shield, careful, shield. Okay, we're good. I think we got this. Got a hang of it already. Okay, let's give everybody a shield. And then a Pepsi. A cool Pepsi so they refresh themselves on the fight. Okay, shields. That's a tank buster, I think. Liza. Okay, so far so good. I think we got this. How do they tell though? Is he like up in the sky? Come on. Okay, shields. Oh, but how can you tell beforehand? So I'd like to think it's like somewhere above us, I guess, when he does that. Okay, give him a shield. Making okay. Now everybody gets a shield. Let's because they're on discount, you know, so I thought maybe I'd get one for everybody. Okay. I think we're all good. Okay, let's do Toxicron. Uh-oh. Guys? Oh god, I hope that... Yeah, okay, that worked. Okay. So far so good. Refresh that. Okay. We got this. Yeah, okay, this is not too bad. I think all I have to worry about right now is the fights outside of this. Unless, you know, the boss pulls out something I definitely do not know how to fight. Also, wait, is it not over? Oh, it jumped. Okay. I can't wait to see if there's armor pieces in here. I want to see what they look like. Okay. Oh yeah, I haven't been using this at all. The sphere of pain that I inflict upon my enemies. That I use Pepsi by accident. Oh, a hat. Nice. I very rarely get a piece of armor out of that. I should keep moving as I go. Why did I do that? I'm moving as I go. I should keep moving as I put the hat on, I mean. Sorry. Okay, I gotta run, sprint.
I warn you. Stay away.
No. Okay. Okay, we got this, Okay, shield Pepsi? Why is Pepsi? Did I not use it? I don't know anymore. No! Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm a horrible tank. Not tank, sorry, not the... Oh no, they're all dying! Okay, come on. I'm gonna apologize after this because I am making them go through some horrible experience right now. Just because I'm bad. I'm so sorry. Okay. Oh my god, I'm doing the horrible moves right now. Just attack them, I hit them. Oh, they must be so pissed right now. Oh god. I'm so sorry. Oh yep, they're about to lay it on me. Sorry. Sorry. Oh yeah, because we gotta wait for the summoner. Oh, I'm doing a horrible job. I should have practiced first a bit. Oh, you got a mask. Nice. I feel horrible right now. Must be making his way over here. Okay. So, I don't know why. I feel a little bit out of it right now for the combat, I mean. I should be able to do this very easily. Like, I know where everything is. It's just panicked, I guess? I don't know. Guess I did not rest properly. I don't freaking know. Okay. Okay, not now. It's in the fight. Okay. Oh god, please something that. Okay, take that. Please stop pulling, but well, it doesn't help too much that he's pulling so much if he's already saying that I got overwhelmed. But I'm not. I should have said something instead of, you know, just saying it right now when it's already too late. so I'm not gonna say any more on that. Okay. And then we give them everybody a Pepsi. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to do Q first for the shield. Okay, damage reduction. Okay, we're doing better. I think we're doing better. I'm starting to get my hang back of it. It says Ophion Taurus. Okay. Nice. Probably we get the chest piece. That'd be cool. Because if we already have the mask here, it should be okay, I think. Okay, here we go. Ladon Lord. Oh, it has 3 heads this time around. Okay, let's do Lucid Dreamings from now. Even though we're not using that much yet, probably. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna refresh that. Give it a Toxicron or 2. Yeah, let's go 2. Save the last one for now. Ladon Lord draws in Ether. Are you saving Psychic Pirate Breath? Oh, I guess because it has 3 heads, it probably spreads out. They're not going. Oh. Well, too late to say that. He already did it, I think. I think it's too late, not that he... Oh, he inhales. He's inhaling. Oh, wind breath now. Never mind, it isn't. It's just a windy effect, I guess. That was a horrible start, but I think I'm getting the hang of it. I'd like to think, anyway. Wait, is he gonna spin? No. Is he gonna... Oh, okay. So one of these, so everybody gets a little bit of a shield. He has my mana. Sting alright, but let's do Lucid Dreams. Let's give him a shield. Pirate Breath again. Is he gonna turn around and do it on the same spots? I do not know. They have one of these, Okay. How does that work? Now I'm confused. Intimidation. There's the Kirko. Oh, they're right on time. I don't know if that hit before or after this. I don't know if they got the resistances, is what I'm saying. Okay, then a Pepsi. Did I use it? Yes, I did. Okay. Okay. Everybody has a shield. Yes. I didn't know if it went through for sure. Pepsi. There we go. Better. Okay, there we go. Hopefully that was enough for the Tank Buster. I'm still not quite sure how they work, to be honest, the Tank Busters, because I thought it was going to be a big damage, and sometimes it is. This time it didn't feel like it was. Okay. Oh, there was no need. Oh, come on. Oh, I leveled up. I don't even know what level I am. 88, I guess. Enhanced Zoe. Earrings. Ba-ba-da. Nice. God, I really hope I get a chest piece. Chest piece, like the pants I can deal with not having. Because there's probably... They're probably...
Let you take Meteor. Not yet.
We're not taking her, we just want to hear. Well, I want to hear, I guess. Maybe Emetsug does want to take her right away. Which I feel is a little bit... not cool, to be honest. Okay, probably should use Caracol more often for the damage reduction. Not only for the heal. Not that I was using it only for the heal, mind you. I'm not saying that. But, you know, I'm saying I should focus on that aspect of it a little bit more. The damage reduction, I mean. Wait, I don't think I used that right. Okay, we're doing alright. Although, to be honest, that Bahamut was confusing me a little bit. Because I wasn't... I usually look around this area of the screen mostly. Around this area, like the hotbar, the HP bar, and around here, just to like get glimpses of the enemy. But for the most part, I think I really need to get better in general. You know, better vision, I guess. Better keybinds, I mean, also. Okay, one of these. Get a shield. Alkiona. This is really cool music. Doesn't feel like it fits to the gravity of the situation that much though, but I really like it. It's very like cheerful, I guess, kinda. Cheerful but urgent, with a sense of like urgency. Whoa. Where are we going? Oh, I guess that makes sense into a more aerial battlefield. Wow.
I must hear their answers before they're expunged from existence.
Okay. Yeah, I should use Caracol more often. The cooldown's not that long. It's really good for like at least the start of the battle. Okay. Okay, we're doing great, I think. Oh, we get those. Okay. I used to out of order. A little bit too much of out of order. Okay, another Caracol. Oh, they look like the mount, kinda. I think they have less detailed wings. It's hard to tell, honestly, among all the effects and their wings moving around. Oh, I don't have a Toxicron. I thought I did. Well, I'm about to for sure. Yeah, there it is. Toxic Shard. Kitsy's ILO. Okay, we're doing alright, I think. I should zoom out a bit more. That might help my situation. Okay, everything seems alright, I think. Flying Lifeforms Introduction. Does the like summon more? Can I not equip it? I don't know if I did. Let's go. Winged Defiance, Hermes.
So, it comes to this.
It really didn't need to be honest.
I have no wish to fight.
Me neither.
This time, I cannot yield.
I mean, I don't
Though the
want
world
to fight.
may think me a mad, desperate fool, I will hold fast to my conviction.
Does this mean we change the future by doing this?
I will
Let's
have
do this.
the time and tranquility I require.
I should be careful, because I think we might actually fall off here.
Dust and pale, gather to me.
Okay. Okay, I was gonna do a single target shield, but I guess I'll give one to everybody, along with a heal.
Ancient brand, unleash your power.
Is here safe? It is.
Dust and winds, here's my foe.
Oh, I was gonna give him a shield anyway. I was actually thinking I should give him a Haima. I was already thinking about it.
Stars
Who's
on
that?
high, war is ready.
Come on, man, why can't we talk about this? I'm gonna get behind the rock because I got flashbacks from freaking like that. That's why it didn't work. That's why it didn't work. No wonder. Holy crap! Holy crap! Holy crap! Holy crap! What? No! Okay, that was very close. If I died then, it would have been a wipe, maybe. Hopefully not. Should not give myself too much importance, but I'd like to think probably. Okay, can use more dot damage. Okay, come on, everybody needs a Pepsi. Not sponsored. Pepsi's. Oh god, no. Okay, I kinda get it, but it's still kinda scary, because I'm really bad at looking out for these type of attack. Okay. Pepsi. Okay, so far so good.
Tossing winds, here's my bomb.
Come on. We got this. Trismegistos. Okay. We're almost there, I think. Yeah, no, we are almost there.
Even when transformed, stars on high, fall as rain.
Okay. Okay, shield for everybody. Shield hold up. Shield hold off. So the one that's not shiny, I guess? Oh, doesn't matter, I guess. That's pretty fun, though. I'm a little bit ashamed of how it began, but...
My power.
But I think overall we did alright. I have double mask. Always sad at the end of the mission now. Never happy. Alright. Oh, they're gone. Oh man, well let's see it. I want to see it at least. I mean, I don't know if it looks exactly the same, but that still looks pretty cool. Pass. Pass. I want to check something real quick. Oh! Yeah, let's take it off since it's gonna be a cutscene and we already have one on our chest for now. It only makes sense, I think. I'd like to think. What am I supposed to do? Alright, exit. Oh, it's as if I had never done one of these before. Oh. Alright, let's see. What now? Okay, the gig's up. You should have just waited, you know? You should have asked if we could wait.
It's over, Hermes. In the name of the Convocation, I hereby take Meteion into custody.
Oh no. This guy needs to read the room. I mean.
And setting aside the matter of your nomination, you will come with us too. We require your knowledge to assess and resolve the situation.
I think the way he's going about this is making it so the final days come, to be honest. It's ruining it. We're also up above Earth, so whatever he's about to do might just break the ether barrier.
I am so sorry. Would that I could have listened to your report in full. Reflected upon its meaning and conveyed it to others. That they might reconsider their chosen course.
No, I think it's about to happen anyways. We couldn't stop it.
But I have failed. And that wish will never be realized. However, ere our fates become the province of others, I bid you tell me just one thing. Was there happiness in those distant stars? Was there a reason for living?
We conducted our search as per your instructions. We scoured historical records, communed with the spirits of the deceased, heard the final testaments of the dying, welcomed their shadowed hearts into our own.
What does that mean?
One race had striven to create
Oh,
a
no.
world bereft of animosity. They renounced relationships to avoid interpersonal strife, and in so doing brought about societal collapse. One race had renounced war and devoted itself to the enrichment of its people. They were conquered. Though they destroyed the enemy in reprisal, they could not regain their former glory. One race had concluded that finite time was the root of all woes. Aspiring to shatter its shackles, they went in search of infinity.
Oh,
They
God.
discovered nothing is infinite, and that neither time or death can be cheated. Disillusioned, they gave up on the future and themselves.
We really should tell them what's going on.
One race
We know
had
what is
discarded
happening.
all things that gave rise to sorrow, hoping to have only joy.
Stop her. She's gonna
They
transform.
found joy lost its savour in the absence of sorrow, and lost their will to live. Though worlds apart, these peoples shared a belief. The belief that they had tried their best. That they had tried to fulfill their potential with every step and success. In the course of which, they learned the truth.
Stop.
That they would never be free of fear and sorrow, anger and despair, of loneliness, so long as they yet lived. Even now their souls cry out for oblivion. And to this song of anguish, I lend my voice. We lend our voice. Oh, beloved mankind, shimmering jewels of beautiful Etheris, rejoice, for we will free you from the cruel yoke of existence.
Wait. So Metean was the source of
There
this.
is no need to struggle in vain, for in nihility awaits salvation. You will know peace and serenity, and it will be beautiful. We will make our nest at the edge of the universe, and there in the dark of dead worlds hold sorrow and suffering. There we will sing, our chorus ever louder and ever clearer, that our song may reach even this ether-shrouded star.
Oh.
Such is the answer we have found in the stars. Such is the gift we now offer to Etheris.
So I think the answer to his question was no. Probably. Maybe.
you to decide our fate, to decree we live
Oh
or
my
die.
god, the irony in this sentence, in what Emmett Selk just said. Oh my god, Alfino yelled this out to him in Shadowbringers. There's no way that wasn't on purpose.
Have you lost your mind? You heard what she said. She means to destroy us all, yet you'd still take her side?
In the name of the star, we have discarded those creations that we deemed flawed. If we ourselves are flawed, does it not stand to reason that we too should be discarded?
That is sophistry, and you know it.
Perhaps it is. Perhaps I am wrong. But who is to say that you are right? Let us settle this with a determination. In my authority as Chief Overseer of Elpis, I will make a judgment on man's fitness to exist.
Holy crap.
If he can learn to value all life and retain his will to live, even should his end be justified, he will surely find a way to avert his demise.
So in the eyes of Van Daniel, we didn't.
He will perish from the start. As with all determinations, provisions must be made to ensure fairness. Kairos! Awaken!
Memory reconfiguration system Kairos activated. Awaiting instruction.
Oh, if
Come
he
on.
did this.
Universal memory alteration. Target area. Catesis Hyperborea.
If he erased their minds of this,
Start.
no wonder they didn't know that Van Daniel didn't.
Arrival of Emmett Selk of the convocation at Propylion. Endpoint. The present.
Oh, I think I get it.
Erase the memories of all events and replace with a vague recollection of the following. I was here, preparing to demonstrate the functionality of Kairos to Emmett Selk and Hythlodaeus.
Why only them, though?
Meteon's shared consciousness became unstable. She and her sisters could not sustain their existence, and all dissipated with a burst. The resultant shockwave accidentally triggered Kairos, which erased several days of memories from all present. Execute.
Command acknowledged. Initializing. 3 processes remaining to execution.
So if they don't remember, and they remember. Wait.
Bravo. I dare say one would be hard-pressed to make it fairer. Everything that you told us, everything that has happened, the fact we've even met, it will all be gone.
So that's how they make it, so it makes more sense that they do not recognize us when we meet them in Shadowbringers and the other parts of the game. Like in the earlier
Go,
story.
Meteon. To the edge of the universe, where none can reach you.
Where I can meet her?
Hermes, won't you come with me? If you were to shed your flesh...
This makes sense also, because otherwise, why would Emmett Selk put his spirit in another body, right?
I will remain. As a man, I will oppose the oblivion you bring.
Silly
So this is part of his test.
Had you said yes, I would have granted you the gentlest end.
So he basically makes...
This ends here!
Fly! Die, Meteor!
That is far enough, Hermes!
Argos, to me!
First process complete. 2 remaining to execution of memory reconfiguration.
As if we needed more pressure.
Yep.
No matter what, you cannot forget what happened today. For it is the key to saving your future. Your world. This fight is our fight. What comes after, our problem to contend with. Not yours.
Oh, are they gonna send me back?
Your own struggle awaits. And no one else can take your place. You must flee this place with your memories intact. And I will see that you do. Now then, where is it? There you are, my little confluence.
So Zodiac was like the shield he made to break if he saw them unfit in the future. That's why Fandanil goes to break it. So even if he lost, the Song of Despair will reach. She's not gonna...
Almost! Oh. Very well then.
A tracker?
You may elude us this day, but not forever.
Meteon's gotten away.
Second process complete. 1 remaining to execution.
Yeah, I think they're gonna send me away at this moment before this happens.
No time for brooding. Listen well. Beyond lies a spatial confluence that connects the interior sections of this building. I will destroy the confluence and force open a way outside. When I do, you must jump through.
I cannot tell you how sorry I am. But neither can I let you escape!
Oh no. So he knew I was gonna jump? No, if he hit Hythlodeus, it would have been enough. So, wait.
Too brave by half. Exemplary work, as always, Emmett Selk.
What? But how? I thought the confluence was... over...
Over there? Yes. We were rather hoping you would.
Wait, what? I am
It was
lost.
never anywhere but where it is now. The instant those two began making their way towards nothing, 'twas clear the plan was a diversion.
Oh.
I'm quite incapable of destroying a confluence, I must confess.
A gambit brazen beyond words. Though we've grown accustomed to reckless improvision due to the antics of an incorrigible associate. Though, in the case of certain present company, incorrigible is an understatement. Honestly, I'm beginning to suspect it's a requirement for every Azen.
Oh yeah, they didn't show
There's
her
no
again
time!
after.
Quickly! Even now, I do not believe your tale. I would not suffer us to walk such a wretched path. Still, if it must be said, do not squander it. The legacy I leave you.
They're gonna forget. So it doesn't really matter what they say here. Well, it does matter, but...
Executing universal memory alteration.
Oh no.
Go, Argos!
Oh wait, she's coming with us? My god, there's so much to unpack just in this one cutscene. Oh my god. Okay. Wait. Oh wait, I thought we were going back in the... Okay. Oh yeah, he only said wipe the memory of that specific place, so what would be considered the dungeon, and I think the other platform close to the dungeon. So only those two forgot. Or those three, I don't think it applied to Hermes though.
I'm fine. Just a little tired. Can it be true? Are we the only ones left who see beauty in the world? In life?
Wait, I just thought about this, but technically this means that they didn't... I was wondering if they bumped into Midgard Sormer's world. Because, you know, but I guess they didn't? Which I find kind of weird. That's the only loose end I think there is, but I could be wrong. Maybe the world was already over when they went, and it was one of the worlds Meteon described. And it was over and Midgard Sormer was still looking for a world. Or that is much later, maybe? Because no, when Midgard Sormer's stumbles on this world, he said he meets Heidelin. So that means this is way after this events. That means, wait, that doesn't make sense then. Maybe he's from very, very far away, I guess? Far enough that Meteon didn't see the planet or something? I don't freaking know.
Are the stars above no more than husks of fallen civilizations?
Well, to be fair, there was no way there were enough Meteons to explore
And yet-
everything. Space is pretty big. Maybe they just didn't meet the planet.
I
don't know.
feel her. Though she is unimaginably distant, I feel Meteon's presence. And the place where to we must go. Ere she made good her escape, I placed an enchantment upon her. One which allows us to follow her trail.
Oh, I think I know what we're gonna do next. We're gonna use the moon, aren't we? To go to her. Because it's a spaceship kind, I think.
She has already left the outermost bounds of Aetheris and continues on her way. Given the vastness of the universe, it will still be no easy feat to track her down. But thanks to Emmet Selk and Hythlodaeus, all is not lost. We remember. So long as we remember, our fates remain ours to shape.
What became of the others? Yeah, what did become of the other Meteons, I'm assuming is this asking about?
I'd like to know too. Let us ascertain the situation.
Oh, the other
at
Ascians.
Catesis
Yeah, that makes
Hyperborea,
sense.
where they should still be.
So they just don't remember, I guess, what happened.
Given the likely state of their memories, however, it would be imprudent for us to approach them directly. In which case... I am sorry, my friend. I've asked much of you this day. But may I trouble you one last time? Argos will investigate in our stead. We will share in his consciousness and see and hear as if we were with him. Now, close your eyes and open your mind.
Right. The shiny giant dog will not be suspicious. Of course not.
Thank goodness you are unharmed.
Argos is practically invisible. I don't even see him. Or you cannot even hear the freaking sparkles, you know? You can literally hear his sound effect.
Unharmed? There is a gaping hole in my memories. I can scarcely remember arriving here in Elpis.
Wait, so he doesn't remember
me.
either. Wait, but that... How does that help him? Well, I guess he doesn't... Does that mean he remembers eventually, or is he pretending?
I was preparing to demonstrate the functionality of Kairos to our guests.
No, he has to be pretending, because otherwise he wouldn't know about Zodiark. Although, to be fair, he wasn't very open about it when he was Fandaniel in the future.
But Meteon...
When he will be
her
Fandaniel
shared
in the future?
consciousness became unstable. And she...
So, that's what prompted the state of alert. And when you went to investigate, you were caught in Kairos' accidental operation.
So it would seem. It's all a blur to me.
No, he is pretending, because otherwise he wouldn't know those details that he described.
Such an unfortunate accident. Oh, and what of Vinar and your other companion? You went inside together, as I recall.
We did?
If Vinar was with us, I have no recollection of it. But that there is her familiar, is it not?
Okay, they do see it.
The fellow seems happy enough, so I think it's safe to assume his mistress as well. I haven't the slightest notion who this other companion might be, however.
Well, that individual struck me as a bit different, for want of a better word. Perhaps it wasn't actually a person, but some manner of creation.
Curious. I must ask Vinar about it when next we meet.
Yes, you do that. Now, if we may tend to Hermes, whatever this Meteon did, it seems he bore the brunt of it.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
Once you are fit to travel, you will return with us to Amarot. We need to make certain there are no other ill effects. Also, I am here on business of the 14. We've already had the conversation, like as not, but since your toy wiped my memory, we'll have to have it again.
Yes, of course. As you see fit.
This Kairos, it manipulates memories through the emission of etheric waves, correct? There is a theory which holds that memories scoured by blasts of ether are restored when the soul is cleansed in the underworld. If true, then perhaps when our time comes to return to the star, we shall remember these few days we have lost.
I doubt aught of interest occurred. Look forward to the revelation if you like, but I should prefer to reminisce on more meaningful moments.
Oh, well. Did he remember then, in his final moments, I wonder? In Shadowbringers, I mean, after we fought him.
Let us rest. If only for a while. After all, you and I... Oh, we still have a long, long way to go.
I mean, all that's left now is to go back, I think? Or will it make more sense to go for her now? No, because the moon's not even a thing yet. God, what's next then? What the heck? Are you feeling at all recovered? I understand that your exertions were more than purely physical, but resting one's body, if only for a moment, is never without merit. As for Hermes, I think it's unlikely he will create more entelechies. He poured too much of himself. I clicked by accident, sorry. He will blame himself. He will believe that, had he never acknowledged his dissatisfaction with the world, then Metea would have never been born to suffer and die. The other to join the 14 will be a welcome distraction, and one day hence, he will face the advent of the final days in the role of Fandaniel. Yeah, so this is not even close then. We're not that close to the final days. Here at least. You may not enter. Okay, the duty, I can redo it. Oh yeah, what level am I? 88. Okay, so it wasn't level sunk. Nice, we're almost max level then. Samko, listen to me. Our duty now is to denounce Hermes for this misguided determination, or to convince Emmet Selkov and Hithlodeus that they may have been deceived. No, we must instead ensure that the experiences Hermes sought to expunge are preserved. What remains in our memories alone will be our weapon against the final days. We must fight this battle in your age, and I in mine. Come, let us walk together once more. I will see you to the doors of the Propylaeon. The Propylaeon? Yeah, so we are going. Our time here is over. Which I'm a little bit sad about, to be honest, but, you know, I think we gotta keep going. There's one last zone we must find, and I have no clue what it's gonna be. I don't think I can teleport here. No, but maybe over here? Nah, there's no point then. We're basically there. We'll just mount, look around one last time, because I don't know how, if at all, we're gonna come back here for story purposes, so... That's weird. I guess that also, technically speaking, if we're going by the story's terms, we should not be able to come back here after this? I mean, I doubt that's the case. The game obviously is gonna let you come back because there are ether currents and there's a bunch of other side missions you can do here. But it would be interesting if you couldn't. A shame, but it would be interesting still. It would make sense. I have no clue what the last zone is going to be though. This is gonna be like outer space. It can't be the moon because we've already been there. The next one is the sun or something like that. That would be funny. The sun-proof suits. It looks like one of those old style scuba suits, you know, the ones with like the ridiculously gigantic helmet and you can only see through like a small window. And there's a long tube that someone above water needs to like be pumping for air. Something like that. That's horrifying. I don't know how people went through that in the old times. That feels claustrophobic. I've seen like movies where they show that or documentaries, and it is horrifying. Just the thought about going through something like that, so deep underwater, and all you can see is the front of you and maybe like the sides, because I think they have windows there. Also, probably they're super. Well, yeah, they are super heavy. The helmet must be made to sustain the pressure of being so far down. I don't know. I wonder what the deepest they went with those suits are. I have no clue. Alright, I guess this is goodbye to Vena. Your time in this age is drawing to an end. Upon speaking to Vena, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view the scenes entirely. Hang on, what time are we on? Yeah, we have like an hour left, so yeah, hopefully that's enough. I wonder what the longest cutscene has been. I feel like the longest we've gone through, that I can remember at least, was the one that transitioned at the end of Our Realm Reborn to Heaven Sword. Mostly because I remember it. Because I knew that freaking, that the Empress was, God, I can't believe I've forgotten the name. But the Empress was gonna get poisoned. And I knew it because I freaking, like a dumbass, watched all of the trailers for literally every expansion when I had just started. So I spoiled myself to some stuff, and it was really easy to put the points together. What I really liked about it though is the trailers really were deceptive in some points, so I wasn't always right, so I wasn't completely spoiled of everything. I don't know, here we go. I feel like those were the longest, but I could be wrong. It certainly felt like it, because it looked like the freaking Scions were all gonna die and stuff like that.
It is within. The portal that brought you hither, and will take you home.
Perhaps I should stay and help. Technically, yeah, if we change it enough here. No, then it will be all an unknown after. Isn't it better to face the devil you know that no? There was a saying. What was it saying? I don't remember. Something like it's better to face the devil you know to the unknown. I don't remember how it goes. But yeah, it is probably for the best that I go back. Not that
May
it
you and
matters what I
yours
think. We're gonna go
emerge
back either way.
triumphant.
Sorry, I talked over that.
Make use of the knowledge you have gained, that your days in Elpis and our friend's sacrifice be not in vain. With Meteon free to pursue her designs, 'tis only a matter of time until the final days are upon us. We must be ready. From fortifying our defenses to securing our escape, there is much to be done. In spite of this, we cannot allow the report that set this calamity in motion to become common knowledge. Were the masses to learn the fates of the other stars, I fear the situation would spiral out of our control.
Yeah, I kinda got depressed when Mateon was talking about like what happened in all those planets.
I must carefully consider who can be trusted and bring them into the fold. Ordinarily, I wouldn't hesitate to call upon the 14. However, it was the desire for a fair determination that drove Hermes to attempt to erase our memories. And were he made aware of his actions, there is no telling whether he would remain a friend or become a foe.
Yeah.
Alternately, we might try to alienate him from the convocation. Yet in doing so, we would deprive ourselves of a brilliant mind who would be invaluable in the crises to come.
So he did erase his memories. I was a little bit confused about that. So all three of them lost.
Quite the dilemma. Which is why I must work independently of the convocation.
Oh.
Regardless of how we proceed, if we are to permanently avert the final days, we must be equal to Hermes' challenge. We must prove that mankind is worthy to exist.
I just realized this is why I remember when we were going through Shadowbringers, Emmet Selk started talking about like a rebellion of someone who brought down Zodiark and all of that jazz. And then we started seeing who the leader was, which was Vena, and then eventually, we learned that she becomes Hydaelyn and all that jazz. But that is so interesting to see it from here, like we're literally seeing being part of their story now.
On how we confront the all-consuming despair that accompanies a senseless and seemingly inevitable end. Bewildered and divided, we would perish like the peoples of those celestial ruins. We could not hope to survive the final days, much less take the battle to Meteon at her nest. We must find a way to defeat despair, to unite and prepare as many as possible for the struggle ahead. Heavy will weigh the burden of guiding this legion of souls. Yet I have faith in mankind's potential. As long as he believes in himself, there is naught he cannot achieve. So I will not give up on him. On us. You may find your world to be very different, or perhaps the erasure of our friend's memories has sown the seeds of a conjunction between us. We cannot know until the moment is at hand. So shall I strive to do my best, taking naught for granted as I walk my path. And I pray you walk with me to the end.
To the end.
As you move forward, so too will I. As will all, resolved to fight for the morrow. And when mankind has found the strength to stand against despair, we shall silence the song of oblivion. She who sings it will learn our journey is far from over. This, I promise.
I'm just getting sad. I'm just thinking about this and the implications of everything that technically that will happen to
my
them.
light of the future.
Not only her,
Till we meet again.
but of Emmet Selk, and I'm getting really, really sad about that. I'm just thinking about how we interacted with him and all of this, what he said about him. He's like, yeah, this is not gonna happen. I will never do such things. And yet, well, you know, it doesn't matter in the end what he says. He still has a long, painful journey ahead. They all do. How funny will it be that we come back to our time and we stay giant? Because I remember Emetzog made us like big again, you know, like so we fit in. So how funny will it be that the rest of the game is just like you're freaking 2 to 3 meters tall? That'd be kind of cool, to be honest. Or are we stronger now, technically, because we have ether that he gave us? How does that work?
From this day forth, I shall strive to bring honor to the seat of Vandani.
The final days. Oh, it's Vana. Wait, are we going in at the wrong time? Wait a second. Are we not going back? Amarot. God, I love it when they just go vocal like that. It gives me goosebumps. Is it a vision or are we there?
Even now, I remember standing there, locked in a moment where the sky is aflame. Where stars fall as tears, and screams darken the seas. Where resignation rots the trees. Where terror twists magics into abominations.
Always the ether protecting him from transforming?
Such is the lament of they who have gone before.
Oh no.
The song of they who tried and failed to create a better world. The song of the end.
You're just not gonna walk back. Oh, she did. I thought she was gonna help him. What happened? I guess there was no point, but still. Oh, it's Emmet.
That which hides at the edge of the universe is no longer hope's creation. It is hopelessness incarnate. That day, mankind saw half of its number sacrificed to bring forth Zodiark. And covering the star in a shroud of ether, we forestalled the final days.
Isn't this from the trailer of A Realm Reborn? I think it is. I was like, this sounds familiar. Yeah, it is.
Yet the cries echoed still. We wept for innocence lost, wailed for death inevitable. A reality too terrible to bear. And for too many who sought comfort in gilded memories of joyful days and tranquil nights.
It was... it was depressing when she was talking about the other worlds and how they ended. Oh my god, they're gonna die. This is the dungeon!
Why must we suffer so?
This is the dungeon of Amarat. Well, I guess this is
It
Amarat.
needn't be like this.
It was
No.
depressing, but also so
There
eye-opening.
must be a way to restore things to the way they were. To reclaim the perfect paradise we once had.
Fervent ancient.
No, my friends. Suffering exists, and we cannot pretend otherwise.
Oh, also, hello.
No
I hope you had a great
civilization,
Christmas.
however
Sorry.
great, could eliminate it. If we would live, we must accept it as our constant companion. Let us not seek to forget this tragedy. Let us carry it in our hearts, that we may grow stronger and know true happiness.
We can't accept it. We won't accept it. It will be ours again. A world free of sorrow.
No, it will not. For there has ever been sorrow. Mankind was but spared its biting sting for a time. So please,
Thanks.
open your eyes. To try and reclaim those lives we lost by sacrificing yet more isn't wisdom. It is weakness.
Remember
No
them.
paradise is without its shadows. If we cannot accept this truth and learn from our pain, then our plight shall be repeated.
History repeats when it is forgotten. Wait, are they making Zodiac?
Mighty Zodiac! God, born of our boundless faith, we bid you, hear our prayer. Accept this offering of lives, and deliver unto us the lives we once had. Deliver unto us the days of old, the days when the star was a font of love, and we knew naught but bliss.
We knew naught but bliss. We've seen primals trying to fulfill that kind of wish, and I don't think it ends well. The one from the ones that look like lamias, the snake people, didn't they have something like that? And in the end it wasn't good? They were just brainwashed into being happy or something like
You would
that?
destroy it? Our beautiful world?
That is a really cool sword.
Lands that stretched on forever. Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong. And amidst it all, a people. Beacons of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before. They are my meaning and my purpose. My love. In spite of, or perhaps because of this, I choose to believe in mankind's potential, in his ability to find a way forward.
And they are not.
So let there be no way back. From that temptation, I sunder us. No more shall man have wings to bear him to paradise.
And so Hydaelyn was born.
Henceforth, he shall walk.
This is... I guess the music does fit. It's like when Alfino's grandfather sacrificed himself for the better of everybody else. Luswa. I wonder how much Lee Swan knew.
all is excruciating pain. I breathe fire and torment. I birth a world of suffering to mire and plague.
She is strong. This is what the weight she bears.
In one fleeting moment, lives come and go, ever moving towards the unknown. And in that fleeting moment, they cry for the answer to the question. Why, given life, are they meant to suffer, to die? As fragmented, imperfect beings, yours is a never-ending quest. A quest to find your purpose, knowing your end is assured.
She walks to the end.
To find the strength to continue when all strength has left you. To find joy even as darkness descends. And amidst deepest despair, light everlasting.
Yeah, she is strong. This is all, like, as soon as I saw, like, the scene started, I thought, crap, she's... Holy...
A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine. When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
Sorry. I'm taking it in. I'm digesting what I just saw, and it is a heavy one. I need some water for this. I can't, it's like trying to swallow a peanut butter. I can't. God. Oh, it hurts. Okay, let's keep going though. No rest for the wicked. Thou must live, die and know. Into the northern empty. We too must keep walking into the end. God. This isn't even the end. This is not even the end, and it already feels like it is. We are getting close, but oh crap, you know. Every time I am a fickle person. I change my mind a lot of things, and unless I'm doing something, I am very unlikely. You know, I have a hard time starting something, but also on keeping going. And when there are times when I'm like, you know, maybe I should do something else or not stream at all, and then I start this game and I keep going, and the story hits me again, and I'm like, why? Who allows me to have such thoughts? Seriously, this game, oh, this story is so something else. Samko, impeccable timing as always. I'd heard you were off in the first as a part of our efforts to investigate the final days. Well, as so often seems to be the case, while you were away, we've had some few developments. I wonder if there are some changes though, like if anything changed because of this, or will we never notice because technically it already happened? I don't know. I'm just overcomplicating this. Well, we can discuss in just a moment for now which we can discuss in just a moment. For now, however, I cannot tell you how wonderful it is to have you back. Oh boy, do we have the tale for them. Carrying our song. God, I don't even. I'm like, I don't even. I want to stop, but I don't, just because I want to think about everything that just happened. It's like, so every time, it's like, every time I'm like, okay, it's gonna be fine. It's like I'm in an assembly line, except instead of there being a conveyor belt, everybody is like, there's just a line of people passing each other the stuff, and it's light at the beginning, and I think, okay, this is gonna be fine, and then they pass me like an anvil or something. I'm like, it's okay, it's gonna be fine, and then it does not only like fall. I break my back on the way down, and then it's heavy enough that it breaks through the floor, and I fall through the building floors like an action movie. That's what happens with this freaking game. I'm like, I'm not expecting the weight of what's coming, and even if I do, it still hits me with a freaking sucker punch to the gut, and I don't in ways that I never see coming. As the heavens burn, the young Kryl both have news to share. Hers is perhaps the more urgent. How do you even start? Like, what happens once you go to the first? Well, basically, we go back to another dimension, and then we go to the back in time to face Doomsday, basically, or to try to learn about it more. Like, so have you learned aught more of the final days? Oh God. Then the journey was well worth the risk. No doubt your newfound knowledge will be a great boon to us all. Oh, hi, this bugger. Hopefully you had a good Christmas this year. A Merry Christmas? Do you still say, I hope you had a Merry Christmas? I think, yeah, that fits. Wow, what happened? Unfortunately, during your time on the first, events here have taken a turn for the worse. The Scions are running themselves ragged trying to contain the spread of the blasphemies, but it's a losing battle. You were gone for so long it pulled up the rules? Dang. It has been a while, yeah. But are you excited? New Year's coming along, and with it is Slime Rancher. It looms upon the horizon, with so many other games as well. I am excited for this year. There's so many things that are gonna come out. I'm gonna play also Risk of Rain 2. They're doing like a big expansion or something like that, and I'm really hyped for it, because that is a great game. Alright, I'm gonna keep going though now. The Scions are running themselves ragged, trying to contain the spread of blasphemies, but it's a losing battle. We're shooting fireworks? I don't like fireworks so much now, just because of them scaring the dog horribly. To try and ascertain the where and why of it, Alize and Alfino have been traveling all over. Of all regions they've visited, Locus Amoenus is one of the worst affected. Oh, that's gonna be the last location actually. That place has been mentioned a lot. I don't even know how I didn't see that coming actually. Tancred, Estinian, and Graha took the detachment of allied soldiers there to offer aid and succor to those in need. But the province is vast. They only managed to visit a handful of coastal villages. It was an accomplishment worth celebrating, still, but a drop in the bucket at best. In the meantime, Ishtola and Master Matoya have been making a concerted effort to establish contact with Hydaelyn in the Ethereal Sea, but to no avail. That's one big forehead? Whose forehead? Her forehead? I guess? As for Tataru and I, we've been keeping a close eye on the forum. From what we gathered, they've been constructing a vessel to ferry the people to the moon. An ambitious project that has likely taken years, if not decades in the making. However, since we've seen no sign of it thus far, I suspect it's still incomplete. There is almost no chat delay? That's good then, that means it's fixed. There's been a little bit of a couple of frame drop problems, but... No? There is a chat delay after all? Oh, never mind then. I thought maybe it was getting better. It has been raining here for a while now. I think that's slowing down things a bit. You will also recall the proposal issued by Master Fortunal to the people of Razathan. Following their discussion, Vrithra declared his support for the plan and urged those who wish to evacuate to accept the forum's invitation. It has gotten better? That's good. I'm glad about that. So far so good, but that's where things get a little strange. Apparently, the forum caught wind of the lunar teleporter in the Tower of Babel and decided to use it to deliver people to the moon instead of their mysterious ship. Therefore, to secure safe passage for Hanish refugees to the tower, Alfino, Alize, Estinian, and Graha traveled to Garlemald not long ago. Trouble is, the capital is hardly the safest place to begin with, and now the final days have come to Garlemald. As if Garlemald didn't need a break already. Didn't have it bad already, I mean. Shortly after our friends arrived, they were sent to rendezvous with Master Fortunal. Then, panic broke out, and our communications were severed. From what fragments we were able to make out before the link shell went completely silent, we can only assume the phenomenon has spread to the capital. The others need you, Samko. Please, you must help them. Alright. The music in freaking Garlemald always makes me have a feeling of dread. It is such good music, honestly. Such good ambient music. Having you there will make all the difference, I'm sure of it. Camp Broken Glass was their first port of call, so you'd best start there. Hopefully Lucia will know where they are. There's no telling what you'll be walking into, so you had best take every possible precaution. Alright. Oh, I'm excited. I like Garlemald. It makes me feel dread because of the music, but I don't know why I like it. That is such a weird thing to say. It's like I'm going over there and it's like depressing. I love it. Why? But why? I don't know. It's just so interesting, I think. Alright, let's go. Yeah, okay, hang on, let me check. Oh my god, we've had 3,338 frame drops. Holy crap. Oh, that's scary. That's a lot of frame drops right there. But hey, I'd like to think it hasn't been too bad. I'll have to check the footage later to see if at some point the footage just completely went like frozen. Oh, straight to a duty, I see. I wish the music played here as well, in the camp. Samko, and not a moment too soon. The skies over Garlemald are ablaze, but it's events on the ground that concern me. As you will have heard, your fellow Scions arrived ahead of you. We cut the customary greetings short after we received word from our troops on the Magna Glacies that the Forum's airship has landed. It was then that the heavens began to burn. I dispatched your friends at once to ensure the refugees come to no harm. I will have you join them immediately. Additionally, support is en route, but we will discuss them later. I trust you are ready to depart. Upon departing from the Magna Glacies, several cutscenes will play in sequence. How much time did that cutscene take? Alright, I guess it's gonna go... The stream might go beyond the 4 hours. Maybe I should stop here instead. You know, it would be a great way to start tomorrow with combat, so I don't freaking get rusty. In addition, you will be required to participate in battle. Your progress will be saved at certain points. In the event that you are defeated, you will be able to try again for the most recent of these. Please note that if you enter battles associated with other quests or log out from the game, the progress will be lost. Yeah, I think if I do this, we're gonna go well beyond. Whatever are you now? I am level 88, which means I am 2 levels away from the last. More like 2 levels, half a level, more like, because I'm already halfway through 88. I don't think you can see it because of the model. No, yeah, you can see it because of the model. Despite the model, I mean. Which I'm very excited about, because my last move that I learned is apparently Neuma, which is like I spin my lasers in front of me and I shoot a gigantic laser, which I'm really excited about, to be honest. I can't wait to be able to do that. I just love the idea of just freaking Kamehamehaing at the boss or something. It's a long cooldown to use it again, but I think it's gonna be fun to have that at my disposal. Now then, this poggers, I'm really sorry, but I think you came at the end, because what's gonna happen is probably gonna take way more that is beyond the limit, and I have a couple of things I want to start doing. But tomorrow I'll start at the usual time, unless the queue time was deceiving, and it is longer than I thought. You shoot Gatling gun? Oh man. Well, I was gonna say if it was a thing, But I guess it is actually. I think one of the moves you have is the gunner, gun mechanist. I mean, sorry, sorry, any mechanist ever heard hearing this? But I've never taken that much. Well, I'm not gonna say not liking to it. More like I never gave it a proper chance. I got like to the tutorial mission for this, but I did it like ages ago, and it was like in the middle of the night, and I was super tired. So I was like, I'm gonna do it another time, and I just haven't gotten to it. I feel bad about it, but I might eventually. I guess I did say I wanted to try every class like a decent bit eventually, and I have gotten to quite a few of them. Um, but yeah, I still got a bit to work on a bunch of these. More other, I really wanted to do this one. I don't know. The thing after I finish the story, I might work on that. But for now, I'll log out. I'll come back tomorrow. I'll start at either 5:30 or 6 at the latest 6, at the earliest 5. And I know this is very bad because I should stay consistent, and I have tried, but you know stuff comes up or just the game doesn't work, so I gotta do a couple of fixes. But at the latest 6, if I don't stream, I'll say it on the Discord. But that is the worst case scenario. The only time I'm not gonna stream, at least now in the future, is probably like a day next week. I don't know when, and then on New Year's, the day of New Year, the last day of this year, and then the day after it begins. I don't know, not sure to be honest. And then also for now, I'm gonna focus on Endwalker for a bit in Final Fantasy, but I'm gonna start either Halo 2 or Reach soon. I don't know which one because if I went by order, then I already screwed it up by playing the first Halo instead of Reach. If I'm going in chronological story, so it's either gonna be 2 or Reach. I'll see. No, it is mostly the same. It's almost every day. I have been a little bit more inconsistent because of Christmas and just stuff going on in general, you know, like family having to put the decorations up, all that jazz. But for the most part, it's the same. It's mostly every day, and if there's not going to be a stream on a certain day, I will say it on stream and also on the Discord just in case. Between 5 and 6, I'll start but ideally on 5:30. And I know it is kind of a shaky thing, and I'm really sorry about that, but it's just you know sometimes a lot of stuff has been going on over here. So yeah, that's more or less the schedule. Uh, and I know it's horrible. I should like plan out. I know I've always said the reason why I don't plan it out too far ahead is because honestly, the way I live my life is very like last minute things, I guess, because I forget things or something comes up usually. So I'm like, you know, just living. I'm just doing it day by day mostly. So, but I'll try. I'll start trying to like, you know, like I'm gonna do like some sort of schedule sheet, and then I'll just put it on the Discord. You know, so it's like this is the week schedule or something like that, and what I'm gonna do that day, and have a backup plan just in case because stuff happens. Yeah, and I'm sorry about that though, because it's very shaky. But so yeah, I'm gonna start Halo soon. Not tomorrow or the next couple of days. I wanna finish Endwalker. I'd like to say before the year ends, but I don't know how likely that is. I don't know how much is left. But I'm gonna do like 2 or 3 days of Final Fantasy, and then we'll go back. Not go back, but we'll start Halo, and then we'll do like one day of each as we go. So close to 50 followers. I know, right? I know, we're so close. And then I can start adding the point system thingies. I'm very excited about that. I am really, really excited. I'm also starting to very soon. I'm gonna not well, not. I'm just not very. Take out the very out of that. But soon, on my YouTube, I'm gonna publish an actually edited video. And it is nothing out of a stream. I actually recorded me and my friends playing Human Fall Flat, and I'd like to think I can do I hope I can do an okay job of doing it justice. I'll put it on the Discord once that's out. Also to publish it, but it's gonna be on YouTube. I'll say when it's done. I'm starting. It's gonna be my first edited video, so I'm a little bit nervous, but almost there. You got this. Thank you. I hope I do. You're confused about what? What happened? Is some is how is winter a prime? You don't have such thing. What? Oh, because you can't. You can't until you cannot have subs at all until you get to the 50 thing. That's just an icon, an icon that shows to anybody that has Prime, I think. It's a... all right. God, I am excited. I'm nervous. I'm horrifiedly scared because I don't know if I'm ready for that. But I am actually starting to prepare a couple of things for that eventuality. Uh, but yeah. So tomorrow 5. Okay, I guess I should be more concrete about this. 5:30. Wait, no, 5:40. Sorry, 5:40. I'll start the stream. At latest, not 6, because I feel like that's pushing it too much. So I can give the 4 hour time. I can give this the time to finish the game. Because if I really do want to finish this before the end of the year, I'm gonna need the time. 5:40. I'm gonna start tomorrow, and ideally the day after. But for now, day by day, we'll see. So yeah, that's it for tonight. Thank you very much for coming by. If it was for a little bit or the whole thing, I really, really do appreciate it. I know I've been a little bit more inconsistent, but I'll try to my best to uh, you know, thanks, Winter. You too. Take care. Wish it was the whole thing. What was the whole thing? Oh, that's what you meant. Okay. Well, I mean, it's fine. I really do appreciate you coming by at all. So I am very, I am very thankful, honestly. So don't worry about it too much. If you do ever feel curious, like about what happened before, I've been uploading literally. I've been archiving everything on YouTube at the same name as the Twitch. If you're ever interested. Um, but I don't think many people watch bots, so that's fine. Um, but yeah, that's it for tonight. Thank you very much. I hope you have a great day, night, or time in general, and I'll see you on the next one. Uh, and Merry Christmas. I think it's too late for that one. Merry rest of the year. Yes, no. That's it. Anyway, bye. Yeah, bye.